starting the stream.
What?
Starting the stream. You're live.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Can you even? How do I even know?
Go to
View and watch
the live
page.
control room.
Ah, all right.
Am I really?
Nice.
And don't minimize me or else I'll freeze every time.
That's really clumsy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Not really. You just can't go over it in your mind.
What am I doing? Okay, so now I need to pop the stupid chat out.
Yep.
How the hell do I do that?
By pushing the button.
What button?
Is there a pop-out?
I don't know. You're making me do the event thing. It's annoying and not just easy. It's...
Yeah, well, it's more versatile and more control.
You'd think so. Open super chat, live chat. What am I doing?
Yep. Open a new window.
What? Yeah, but which one?
Live chat.
That's not what I want.
I mean, you can pop that out, but
Is it working? No. You screwed everything up, Ryan.
no, I think your incompetence did that.
No, because you told me to do this and it didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh yeah, Dave, you do the just do the event thing. It's totally the same thing. And
Go to view on watch page and pop out the chat, Dave.
Hmm. Apparently, stream health is terrible too. By the way.
Huh? The what?
So it looks like my stream health is bad. Of course, also because I'm sharing a screen, maybe.
Possible.
And it's like, because I can't actually look at the chat right now because I'm talking. No, stop sharing. Stop talking to Ryan. Ryan's screwing everything up. Yep, still can't see the chat. Fuck. Can we see the chat now? Alright, now I can see the chat. Pop out chat. The chat has popped out. Closing this. Going to OBS.
You're getting it.
I gotta like make this thing refresh. I figure I found out if you just fiddle with the buttons, eventually it listens.
Is that it?
No, it's not. Now my chat has popped out. It's refusing to still show chat. Poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, doesn't work. Great. See? Absolutely must have technical difficulties.
It's comes with the territory of you setting up the stream.
Is this the pop out? Properties for YouTube? Yeah, this is the pop out. Delete this URL. Go to this URL. Copy this URL. Paste that URL. Okay. Did it work? Yeah, now it worked. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You screwed up, Ryan. You're like, you do something different, and all your settings are all borked now.
Mm-hmm.
You're sabotaging the stream.
No, I don't think so.
You're like, I'm a wreck this shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing?
Well, change your output resolution.
What?
OBS, go to settings.
In, output, fine.
And video.
Video bitrate?
Nope. Video under audio.
Okay.
What is the output resolution?
1080p. Base canvas or output?
Either.
Base canvas resolution is 1920 by 1080, and output scaled resolution is 1152 by 648.
Change that to 72p.
Can't.
No?
No.
Gotcha. I'll have to do that after the stream. It says the stream status is bad because it's expecting a different resolution.
Okay. Can we just stop the stream for a minute?
I think we can, if you think you can just restart it again.
I'm stopping. Did it work?
I don't know. I think so.
Let's see here. This says I'm live.
Looks good to me. I think you fixed it.
Let's see here. This says I'm live. Is this me? Am I watching myself look at my own phone right now?
Yes.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yes.
Let's pause this stupid thing. Where's my freaking chat? Oh my god, I hate streaming. It's so annoying. It's like, ugh.
I think it's functioning better than normal, by the way.
Really? Was that the problem? Was that weird setting?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean, you could, yeah. And then, like, when you upload it afterwards, it looks like crap.
Gotcha. Say something in the chat.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Okay, yeah, it's working. My roommate's girlfriend made a spicy mac and cheese. It's good. Okay, so welcome to the janky, never works right.
You may have to re-enter the URL for the chat.
Why?
It's not working.
It's not working?
Because you stopped and started the stream, the chat URL might have changed.
Why would that change? That's so goofy.
Don't ask questions.
Because it's like, oh, we're going to set it up so that it changes every time, so shit doesn't work.
Or if you set it up the right way the first time.
No, if it changes the stream thing every time, that's out of my control. You know this. Yeah, good. Hey, David. This is excellent. Needs to be spicier though. We need to get some hot sauce. All right, Ryan. The stream's in your hands while I go to the fridge real quick.
Oh, you do what?
Go into the fridge really quick to get some hot sauce. So you.
Stream is okay. Well, alrighty then.
It's up to you. I trust you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hi everybody. To mute the music in the Yugioh Pro window, you go to settings from like the deck edit portion. Yeah, Magnus. I'm the one that tells the top toad things. Actually, no, that would be the peach.
No, it's not spicy at all. Oh, okay. You shortchanged me.
Dave prefers very spicy things, so he can't taste anything not
like scorpion sauce. Ryan knows all about this one.
Yeah, I think this is the one that he put like way too much in a chili that he made for us, and yeah, it was way too spicy. I am definitely a wimp when it comes to spice.
You're definitely a wimp when it comes to a lot of things. Well,
maybe.
I can only barely hear you, but I can hear you enough to make fun of you. Alright. I need to get some nice professional headphones. These Amazon Now $10 specials, they sound like trash. Okay. The Davinator protein stream of destruction is go. It always has a little bit of a hard time getting started, but you know, we all have bad days.
What?
The stream.
Yeah,
the protein stream of destruction. You know, sometimes it has a little trouble getting started, but it always finishes. It's never and never early.
No. It arrives precisely when it means to.
Yep. It's like a wizard. Alright, this is
You're late.
gonna be way too hot. I put a lot in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Ryan. What should we do first? Should we duel? Should we discuss? Should we ignore the chat entirely?
I mean,
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's perfect. Oof.
You don't want to be able to taste your food. You just want to feel the spice.
I want to feel the burn. I got like a head cold, so it feels kind of good.
Fair.
It's clearing the sinuses.
Uh-huh.
Sinuses.
Delightful.
So,
I'm
trying to get this to like work. What's in the chat, you freaking... Am I not live anymore?
You're live.
I want to see the chat, you scrubby phone. Why can't I see the chat in the phone? Because it's off. Look at this. Alright.
Janky blue eyes. How janky?
Queer. I'm sorry for bothering you, but you are not obsessed with so what or whatever. I can't. if you can't bother to have good English, I ain't gonna have good reading comprehension. So I'm not, you're not gonna get a response. And if you're from another country and it's like your second or third language, then sucks to be you. You foreign bastard. I'm an American. I don't give a shit about that stuff.
Is that racist? I think that's racist.
No, it's nationalistic. Americans don't care about other countries.
Is it xenophobic?
We don't care about other countries, and it's funny. We're like proud of it too. We're like, fuck you. Who cares? No one even knows where you are on a map. Oh!
I don't think that's how it works.
It's exactly how it works.
Sadly,
no one could find you if it saved their life.
Aight.
Some kid's gonna be like, I'm from Mexico. Where? What's that?
I mean,
I've never heard of that before. But
I mean, this guy says he's from Canada, and I would say after the election, a lot of U.S. citizens would love to be Canadian.
Trouble is, it turns out that Canadians got like a worse immigration policy than us. It's like terrible and extremely hard to immigrate to Canada.
I like that with like gay marriage laws being passed, everyone's like, well, that's it, I'm going to Canada. It's like, well,
trust me, no, you're not.
It's not.
There would have to be a severely bad thing happen for me to even consider it, because it's like I gotta move my shit.
You already done that.
I'm like, come on, no, really.
Texas. I think it's Texas.
It's like, Trump's in the White House. Better pack all this shit up. No. Nah. Unless he wants to help. Our old fogey lives down the street from me. Well, his wife does. Trump Tower. It's in the middle of the city. It's on.
Nightmare. That's exactly the point I was making. Is that it already is legal in Canada? So packing up and moving to Canada because
I see what
like
you're.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna run away from a problem.
There's some stupid Americans that.
Yeah. If you're gonna run away from a problem to another country, you better make sure it's not a problem in that country as well.
Right.
Because otherwise you're not accomplishing anything.
Oh, I sense a bad joke coming on.
Well, this is so good. It's like ridiculous. She's like putting more cheese in this than noodle. It's crazy. It's like jalapenos, beans, and dill in it. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Where's that chat?
Don't worry about it.
Can I tell my phone not to, like...
Bad joke.
How do I tell my phone to not stop streaming?
Not stop streaming? You mean like not turn off automatically?
Yeah.
Can't you just like situate your windows or not in a way that
What?
Everything?
No.
Why not?
Because
That makes sense to me. That's what I'm doing.
you have 2 monitors.
I'm using it all on one monitor.
Oh my god. My issue is I hate playing Yugioh Pro small.
Okay.
It drives me nuts. And every time I click the screen, the chat goes bye-bye.
Well, don't play it super small. Just play it mostly small. Mostly dead.
No. Fuck these people. I don't care what they're saying. They're probably just going around about nothing. What are these people talking about? Alright. We got, do you think that Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the... You actually spelled out the entire name. I'm impressed. Would get unbanned when Link comes out. I don't know why it's not unbanned now. It got eroded. Like, we have an... Do we have the errata for that?
No.
Did they ever print that? I don't know. I
Yes,
mean...
lateral Jesus, this is why you get 2 monitors. That's what I've been trying to tell them.
That would require me to spend money that I'm poor. I live in New York City. Do you think I got any money? No. I spent everything on rent.
You are rolling in the dough.
No, I'm rolling in the bills.
I mean, it could be taken either way, I suppose.
Not like the bills, like the bills.
The Buffalo, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. I'm losing my money like I'm losing my bills.
Yeah, who asks you Yu-Gi-Oh questions? That's silly.
Do you guys want to know? Do you know what change room? Get ultra wide. No. Number one, it won't fit my desk. Number two, Windows snap to stuff. So I need the bezel to snap. I need things to snap to the bezel. If it doesn't snap to the bezel, doesn't matter how big the monitor is. If the game's not full screen, it looks weird to me. I'm like, it doesn't matter if it's bigger than it would be on a smaller monitor. It just needs to be full screen.
Mm-hmm. That's totally irrational.
It's clutterous. It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It's like watching Netflix in windowed mode. Who does that?
I guess I play it windowed constantly, so it's not a problem for me.
No, I can't stand it windowed. Alright, what are we talking about? So what do you guys think of is he spelling that right? Lyrilusk? Lutefisk. What do you guys think of Lutefisk aroma? Well, since it's pickled fish, it probably smells like death, number one. Because only Eastern Europeans would eat something so disgusting.
I mean, I think it's a combination of the Lyrilusk and Aramage then, right?
Do Lutefisk... Does the Lutefisk deck make you gain life points? That was a fusion deck.
It's a XE deck. Well, it's both.
So what the hell does it have to do with Aramage? Netflix window knows where it's at. No, Funimation's website streaming high school DxD window mode is where it's at. That way you can quick shrink. Just in case. I swear I'm watching it for the plot.
Yeah, you are watching it for the plot.
Oh, I see. He's saying have a second monitor be the super wide.
You can mount it on your wall and have like stacked monitors.
That'd be dope.
My favorite archetype.
Ryan's an Ojama guy. He loves Ojamas. He's like, damn, where's my Ojamas?
I mean, right now, the only decks that I have built are like Blue Eyes and Odd Eyes Pendulum, so probably between those two. I'm sorry, Dave, were you saying something?
I was making fun of you for your love of Ojamas.
I honestly didn't hear you.
You're like, damn, man. Ojamas tier infinity. Where are my Ojama players at?
Probably nowhere.
To be fair, when Link's in very early Link format, Ojamas might be okay. they'd be super obnoxious to deal with if you're trying to Link summon.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, I think the tokens can be used as a link summon, but so you'd have to like,
It depends on the link monster you're trying to summon.
yeah.
Like, you can't summon Decode Talker with tokens, right? Because then you have to be 3 effect monsters.
I don't know.
Gotcha. I think the
I don't remember if he's effect monsters.
I
He
think
might
he's
be,
I
yeah.
think he's 3 effect monsters, so you can't summon. But I think the
Yeah.
little Milus Radiant retrain, I think that one is normal monsters. I think you can use tokens.
Well, that's Earth. Mrs. Radiant is Earth monsters, and then the spider is normal monsters.
That's the spider. So you probably what you do is you probably have to run 3 different of. You got to run all 3 so that your opponent doesn't.
Essentially, what you would do, like the early, I obviously have to play with it, but the early, what people were doing was making 2 spiders with 2 tokens because
Okay.
it's 1 normal monster each,
Oh, it's a
and
one
then
for one.
using, yeah, and then using those 2 to make Radiant.
Hmm.
So you could go Gofu, use the 2 tokens for the 2 spiders, and then get Radiant off of the single special summon.
Okay. Wait, wouldn't UA be decent in Link format because each one acts as a boss monster, especially.
Yes.
Yeah, I made a video about that, Mister. I don't watch my content, so I don't.
Clearly.
Insulted.
Someone commented on the UA deck profile video that that the deck would be dead after Link.
Why?
I would agree, because honestly, with the standard opening, you could summon Invoker and then grab Thousand Blades even, and then use those 2 for a Link summon.
Yeah.
And then as the yeah,
Sorry, I can't watch every video. I barely make any videos. I post like 1 a week. Come on, what's wrong with you?
my favorite synchro is probably Crystal Wing. I try to put him in everything.
It's called work. Oh, this guy's trying to tell me about work. This guy's trying to tell me about work. I have a full-time job and I still have a YouTube channel, so don't even start me. If I can make a video, you can watch one. It takes you about, what, 10 minutes? Max?
I mean, that's how long your video. Well, 5 minutes because you can double speed it. You know, that is
Listen to me
the
yammer.
best feature.
Just not properly graded yet.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dave. I love you.
I love that
You're weird,
that
Dave.
speed the video up feature because
Yeah, you can blow through all my content really quick because I'll just be like, it doesn't matter what I say. No one listens to me anyway because I say, hey,
it makes Team
guy-
FPS videos watchable.
no one listens to me anyway. I'll be like, hey guys, what's up, guys? Steven here, 1, 2, and 2, and today we're talking about the worst field spells in the game. Remember, don't talk about the original field spells because those are crappy and everyone knows that and they'd be boring to talk about. So don't you
So-
fucking dare message me down in the
First,
comments
everyone,
below about it because if you do, you...
Yami and Yumi.
And then I get a bunch of, what about Mountain? What about Yami? What about Wasteland? I'm like, what about you go fucking kill yourselves, you freaking scrubs? You don't listen to me. You drive me fucking batty. I'm like, just, ah! See, that was some real Dave right there. That wasn't Davinator. That was some straight salty.
Didn't you even pin a comment saying that?
I did. I pinned my own comment saying, "Shut the fuck up about it."
Literally had to scroll past you.
You had to literally la 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 read the title of the video and then just comment.
Anyway, yes.
Oh my god. Dave gets real for a second. No, annoying. Ryan and Marion will tell you firsthand how annoyed I get with comments. Like, I really try to not just blow up at people because, like, I'm assuming most of the people who subscribe to me are just bad at the game because because my content is trolly and silly. So I'm dealing with a subscriber base who might be rogue, not because they choose to play bad decks and are aware of it, but because they're just bad. So there's a certain level of what I expect, but sometimes they're just really dumb. Ryan and I almost puked when somebody commented, I think
Village?
Secret Village of the Spellcaster is bad because someone can kaiju your spellcaster and lock you out of your spells. I was like, what the fuck? What?
People legitimately like on the worst video, on the worst suggestion video, they were like, yeah, Dragon Ravine and
Really?
Seal of Orichalcos.
Dragon Ravine, really. A card that's at 2 right now is bad. It's on the ban list because it's so bad. They threw it, they hit it to
like
2.
Harpy's Hunting Ground, Dragon Ravine, Secret Village, Seal of Orichalcos, Hidden City, and Starlight Junction were all recommended as worst field spells in the game.
Which were all on my, all of those were straight,
All those, yeah.
were straight on my best field spell list. I'm like, I hate you. You know what is bad? Me, fuck you. Former favorite kaiju artifact ninja.
Make that Kaiju Secret Village a meme.
Kaiju a Secret Village. Oh. I was like, what the fuck?
Enter Blast near the Fortress card is a pretty good rank 9.
Oh, this head gold's killing me. Cosmotown. Ugh. See, I can tell the people who join my streams tend to be like the higher echelon of my subscriber base. Like
yeah.
I don't get like scrub tier terrible people in the stream. That's the only saving grace that I have. They're a bunch of trolls and assholes, but at least it's self-aware and they
Not
realize somebody who's suggesting Cosmotown is a bad one. He's well aware that it's not bad. It's just to get at me. So
yes,
I'm okay with that.
Someone else did that too. Well, someone else did recommend Mountain, but they were very much self-aware, and that was funny.
Yes. I had one guy go like... What?
Oh, nothing.
Gotcha. What was it? I had that one guy say, like, I think Mountain is bad because dragons have better field spells than Mountain. And I was like, I think you didn't listen to me. And he's like... I honestly didn't watch the whole video. I was like, aha!
Really?
I should start every video with, what's up guys, Damien here 1, 2, and Doom. Before you comment down in the section below, stop fucking typing and let me finish.
Watch my video.
What?
Please watch my videos.
It's user attention time is important. Wait till it's done. I will make it shorter. Just shut up. Give me a minute. Oh my god. I think the part of the reason why I'm so frustrated with it too is that video got like 800 comments.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Which is impressive.
In
like 24 hours.
Got like 800 comments. So it wasn't just like 1 or 2 idiots. It was like 800 idiots. So, like, just pelting me with LOL Mountain is bad. I'm like, yeah, it is. It is.
It is. I know.
I know.
That's how...
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Ugh. I tried Dueling Book, but there's never any mods. That's why I don't like to play Dueling Book.
Thought about Convulsion of Nature spirals, but
Convulsion of Nature. I remember when I first read the first spiral card, which I believe was Secret Agent. I was like, dude, Convulsion of Nature, secret tech, tier 1. Then it turns out the deck doesn't do anything. What's up?
Steal your hot sauce. You were right. Shut up.
I'm always right. Basically, what was I talking about? Oh, I thought it was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be the hot secret ancient card that's gonna be tier 1. But then I remembered it's continuous and unsearchable, meaning if you really needed to get your deck to work, Black Wings. You need a card that you can't find to play. You don't want that. That's called inconsistent, everybody. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna learn you some Yugi mans right now. If you can't turn one search a card you need to play, your deck is bad. I hate saying that because I play tons of decks like that, but that's where we are right now. So
Yeah.
and it sucks too. If you could get at Convolution of Nature, the deck would actually be a ton better because being able to for sure guess that top card is amazing. Because frankly, all the Spiral monsters have fantastic effects. There's literally nothing wrong with their deck other than that it's completely the whole hinge pin is on. You need to. It's like a 1/3 chance of you guessing right, and like unless of course you're playing against a deck where you're like, all right, it's super heavy samurai, I'm gonna call spell, then you're just an idiot. But
Yeah, that's not knowing what you're doing with the game.
yeah, but if you know if it's like
How
if
Yu-Gi-Oh!
your opponent's playing like I don't know pendulums or something where it's mostly monsters, but they run tons of spells and tons of traps where you can conceivably guess that wrong, your deck stops, and that's
Yeah.
really frustrating. And sure, they give you some cards in Archetype that help you look at your opponent's cards. It's just that like I think they're all traps, right? Which
Or a normal summon.
yeah, like safety or like utility wire. I think top decks a card, right? So that you then know what it is.
Yeah.
That does a lot of good.
The monster, level 1 monster lets you stack your opponent's deck, and then the Spy Gale.
Ugh. Don't get me started on Spy Gal. We could be here for 2 hours.
Spy Gale you have to call it as well, but then you can normal her and then special.
Yeah.
Super 8.
So either your tier 0 setup is guess one wrong so you can guess the next time right, or rely on a trap to set up your play.
Yeah, which that's not very good for going first.
It's actually not very good for going second either, because then you're like 4 turns behind. So like,
Yeah,
but it's
Konami's wanting to make a pun with Spy Gal is.
oh, that killed me so bad. I
Yeah.
really like the Spiral deck, and I hate that they're like, here's a really good level 4 dark spellcaster that
Yeah.
draws you a card when it's summoned. Unsearchable. And by like by like Spiral Resort. What fuck you. That's so like like the deck wouldn't even be tier 1 with Spy if it was Spiral Spy Gal or Spy Gal, and then in the
I feel like
text
they were really gun shy with this round of their
they're TCG exclusives.
archetype. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because the last two they made 2 really shitty ones and 2 tier 1 decks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
2 resilient tier 1 decks.
Yeah. BA and Cosmos have been very hard to kill.
Yeah, even though like people stop playing Cosmos and Burning Abyss, not because there's anything wrong with the deck, because they're bored of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
Phantom Knight Burning Abyss could still be a tier 1 deck. There's absolutely nothing stopping with it. Fire Lake is a fantastic card. Who cares with Terror Top at 1 and Tekatomborg at 1? They can splash that in anyway. They could splash in the Predaplants. Who the fuck cares? They special summon all their monsters, so a normal summon doesn't hurt them. They can play Brilliant Fusion for some dumb fucking reason if they really wanted to.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess the BA part of it becomes their grave effects, not really maintaining monsters on board, because even if you made a link, all the Burning Abyss monsters blow themselves up.
Yeah. So Link summoning's gonna kill them. But up until Link's, there's nothing wrong with Burning Abyss. And
I mean, Beatrice can help a little bit, so you can make not 3 Dantes, but at least you can make a Dante mill and then overlay for Beatrice, and then send Seer to bring back that Dante.
you could play a weird control build. There'd be nothing wrong with that either.
Because then Seer gets that Dante back from the grave, so you can have a Dante and a Beatrice on board.
What's one deck that looked bad but turned out to be great? This. This deck that I've been running, my Clownblade deck. This looks
Oh, yeah.
terrible. It's a mess, but it works. Mostly because the small Necros engine in here is literally just a zoo killer. That's all it's for. Because Colossalus and Unicore are fantastic against zoo because they're just a bunch of 0/0 extra deck monsters. When you negate their effects, you're like, gotcha.
Yeah, getting Unicorn on board is GG against that deck.
It really has a really hard time dealing with it because its main source of monster removal is Dryden, and when you negate his effects on summon, so it actually works pretty good. Then you got your Thunder King, which is really cool, and you got your Luna, which acts as like kind of a level 4 what do you call it, Kieran. So it's got some fun.
Mm-hmm.
But to answer your more, I think what you were asking was more
What
like
archetype?
Sub-Terrors.
Mm.
Sub-Terrors are perfect.
They start off pretty crummy.
They start off really crummy, and if I tried to explain to you about a really solid rogue deck that consists of nothing but high-level flip effect monsters, you'd laugh at me because there's literally nothing good about that. Oh, I got a double sack for a set. That's
Yeah.
no, the deck sounds absolutely trash, and it's actually, but it's okay. I mean, it had to get
The neat tech that I've been seeing in that deck is instant fusion for the wind invoked that puts itself face down.
the Wind Invoke that puts itself face down.
Mm-hmm.
The
So you
the
fusion
fusion
for it, and then activate its effect to put itself face down, and then just daisy chain all your Sub-Terrors from your hand.
Gotcha. What was I using? Oh, I was using I was using the reptile in that Venom deck.
Your Venoms, yep.
Yeah, because I could set the cards. That was fun.
Yep. Yes, Raijin.
Invoked Raijin.
So I've been having more fun than I should summoning Gate Guardian and Duel Links.
Duel Links is probably the only possible format you could ever summon Gate Guardian.
Which is impressive because he needs 2 monsters on the field and there's only 3 spots, so.
Yep. I think the biggest problem with Duel Links is it's still very much subject to my beat stick's bigger than your beat stick, and
Not necessarily. There is some subtlety in it.
I'm enjoying the fact that because it's so wonky, cards like Wonder Balloons are good.
Yeah, it is funny. I do like that. I mean, I haven't checked what the meta is right now on like PvP, but for when I was playing, it was like the dinosaur stuff with Order to Charge and all that. So it's like you're just dropping 1900 beat sticks, and you had a lot of monster removal. So that was kind of cool. And yeah, Mirror Wall is meta defining. That card is a reason you would run stuff like
Twister.
No.
Really? They don't have Twister in that game?
Nah, they might, but doesn't that only hit face-up spells?
Mirror Wall is a face-up well.
I guess, yeah.
It's a continuous, so you can negate its effect by destroying it.
I think. No, I know.
Twister is a quick play that destroys a face-up spell or trap, so it would be okay. Yep. It would be a good count.
Sorry.
Trap Jammer is what you're thinking of.
That's a battle phase negation, so like it makes you play cards like Trap Jammer. I think Yada or whatever, the wind.
What are you on about?
Am I on about?
Look at this Delta, the awesome Psy-frames. Like, it's not a gate, it's a fizzle. Well, number one, fizzle, a fan term, not an official game term, so...
Storm of Itaqua. It's a change battle positions of all face-up monsters your opponent controls.
We duel her fucking because I'm down for well. We were having a Yu-Gi-Oh discussion here, Predator, so we can duel if you want. The carpal tunnel in my right is pretty bad, so please excuse me for all the misplays, because I will be misclicking a lot. U.S. server.
Yeah, I play a Thunder Dragon Relinquish deck in Duel Links.
Nice. I was playing Vanilla Beatdown.
Because you don't play it enough.
Poop. The password is poop. Get Shrek.
Okay. Okay, Davy boy.
I'm about to style some people with my clown blade. People are gonna be like, Domain Monarchs. Your necros aren't doing anything against my deck. Please make more band combo videos. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Not with that hand.
Not with that hand.
They are in the works.
We have like all the replays in the deck set
We
up.
should probably record those so that we have video files and not
Yes.
YRP files.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we probably should.
Before they update Yugioh Pro.
I agree. It's just that they're a lot of work. Like the any segment in those videos where you see I'm not on screen speaking and it's literally just little animations, literally 2 hours for 5 seconds. I'm not exaggerating, and it kills me to do them. They come out really well.
Can you just drag the things on the screen to animate them?
Not in video paint. You do it frame by frame.
That'll Premiere will make that a million times easier.
I gotta figure out how to use it. That's the problem though. Having
Your
such a
learning curve is gonna be high, but you're gonna actually be able to.
I'm not super stoked about what do you call it? Do I have nothing in my... Oh, that's right. I can't search cards. Anyhow, let's go for it.
No fear.
No fear.
It's a mirror force.
It is a mirror force.
The old it's a mirror force trick.
It's an oldie but a goodie. When you have nothing left in your hand, you got like one spell. It's like an instant fusion that's dead. You just set it and go. It's a mirror force. And your opponent's like, oh, I don't know.
What's your favorite Oxy monster, Dave?
Is this still my turn or is this his turn? Did he end phase me?
It's his turn.
What am I calling?
Ritual.
Ritual? Why?
He's playing BLS.
Oh, is he really? Bum 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 bum. Boom.
I mean, it might not be a BLS deck, but that's the only card that he's. Yeah.
Oh, he's playing BS.
Ooh.
Ooh. Your deck is bad and you should feel bad. I can do this. Interesting. Why not?
Special summon.
It's not gonna do anything against BLS.
No.
What the hell is that? Chaos Field.
It's kind of like the Kaiju Field spell.
Gotcha.
When cards that go to the grave, you gains counters. You can take counters off to search.
Should this be on the list?
It's not terrible.
I'm just making fun of his deck.
Ah.
Nah, that's terrible. Nice.
Now what?
No, probably this.
Cable is asking if you have any tips on how to build harpies.
Don't throw in the wind witches.
Pretty sure you, Oh!
There's a joke in there about
Whatever.
But yeah, it's neat because you, like Delta said, you can play Burial Statue of the Stormwinds because that's a winged beast, so you could swallows cry into it, which is neat.
Or Mist Valley.
Or Mist Valley.
Ride a barrier of the storm winds. Barrier of the storm winds. Chaos field. You have searched Super Soldier Origin. Congratulations.
How to build harpies. Remove the harpies.
Put in S Knights. You are now playing a better rank 4 deck. Lol.
And then you can 86 your opponent.
You can what? Oh. You can 69 your opponent?
Not what I said. In fact,
Oh.
completely misheard me.
I has to get rid of the card in my hand.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not gonna matter, because the thing's got too much attack. And
It's too
defense.
big.
It's too big. Kill this, though. I don't even know what it is. Fuck, that's too big, too. Oh well, I lost this duel.
Yep.
That's what happens when your Necros don't do anything against their deck. There are,
Yep.
like, 6 wasted card
It's
spaces.
It's definitely built to play against Zoo.
It is.
And if your opponent's not playing Zoo, you gotta side out like everything.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm not super upset about. Just means that
No.
my game 1's a little rough.
Yeah.
I should probably just scoop at this point. I don't think I can actually win.
Did I send you a replay on Pepe for Forbidden Combos?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I think I built the deck. I just don't remember if I actually.
You did. Next one's gonna be. Next one's wind up loop, obviously.
Yeah. Broken. Yeah, I have a Broken Combos Pepe deck. It's disgusting.
Sure.
There's so many red.
It's like banned
cards.
banned dot
Literally
deck.
Half the half. The oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. Like 4 cards from the extra deck.
Hey Dave, do you still play Harpies? And if you do, any tips for? Oh, is that the guy?
Yeah. It's like literally 14 cards have to be taken out of this deck to make it TCG legal.
And then it's not Pepe anymore.
Nope. Because Damage Juggler is gone.
Which I actually really dislike.
Yeah, I'm actually very curious to see what they do with the ban list after links come out, because I feel like they could start unbanning cards to help Pendulums survive Link.
Look at that. I just bottom deck 2 really shitty top decks.
Nice.
I like Bayo Baboon. I think it's a good card.
Yeah, it's neat.
It's neat. You know, like 10 years ago, this would be like a staple. It's gonna be busted.
But yeah, as far as Forbidden Combos, I think we've did the Yada, we did Elma. I think we're gonna do Future Fusion, Frog FTK, Jinlock, Pepe, Super Rejuvenation, Card of Safe Return, Brianak, which is basically Teledad, I think. And then the Wind Up Loop are the ones that we have queued up. Sound like the Joker there.
Nanny Beast is not gonna help me, is he? No, because you can smash over it.
He's at 23, but yeah.
That's an ish. That's an ish. Aw, man. Can't summon Unicorn.
No, because it says it can't be summoned by any other ways.
Well, la-di-da.
I mean, we'll probably get a pre-links list in August, I would assume.
All this for a rank 4. Oh boy.
I think Chaos Dragon's got Future Fusion banned. Because you could summon 5-headed dragon and pitch 5 dragons to the grave.
Yes.
Which is busted.
Might have been Chaos Dragons.
That's what I said.
Did you? Oh, I thought you said Dragon Rulers.
Nope.
Yeah, it was Chaos Dragons.
Chaos Dragons. I mean, the card is just as powerful effect-wise. It's just slower now. I think you lost.
Yes, I did.
In case you weren't.
I mean, I'm totally gonna get this asshole with Nightmare because that's funny.
That is funny.
Doesn't matter if I lost, I just won. I just nightmared your stupid boss monster. Like, he literally saw my deck and he made that play. I better make my big dude and then activate his effect.
Mm-hmm.
LOL. Trap tricks, trap hole. Oh my god. I love Nightmare Trap Hole.
No,
Hey, it's like basically a rank 4 Solemn Strike. There's nothing wrong with Trap Hole other than it's not a quick play. Or a counter trap. Mm-hmm. But drawing it's not a problem. I think Raffles is actually a highly underrated card.
Card.
And with Snow, you can banish the trap cards in your grave to make Treacherous live.
You don't know how to play any of these, do you?
What?
Broken combos decks?
Not really. Pocket Rocket. I could muddle through windups.
I mean, you could probably easily.
I could U-Agent like nobody's business.
Oh yeah. I just thought it'd be fun to like set up a.
Uh-oh, Extranet. This was suggested for the worst field spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody suggested Extranet.
I don't know.
I feel like Extranet isn't that bad that it would warrant, you know.
It's not the worst. It's just a slow. It's a conditional slow draw card that is kind of like a Max C.
I'm assuming this guy isn't going to be special summoning very much. So I'm going to pitch... I'm actually discarding Max C with...
Yeah?
Yeah. Oof. I'm going to be doing a lot of that extra deck summoning, so we're definitely going to pop that extra net. Scapegoat, of course.
Nice. After this, you should spectate me.
Okay. I can spectate you all night.
All night long.
All night.
All night.
All night long. Trick Clown, I guess, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the Brilliant Fusion engine is in the flux at the moment.
Oh. Why?
Well, Seraphonite's going up. Brilliant Fusion, Delta said that Brilliant Fusion's going back down a little bit. It's still like $10 though.
Yeah, I picked mine up for like 3 apiece.
Other decent. Oh, Duelist Alliance is like still $10.
I normal summon this Bayo Baboon booby. Booby baboon. Booby bomb! Alright,
I wouldn't recommend crashing into Kaiku.
I was not going to crash into Kaiku.
Yeah,
Booby bomb! Alright. I'm actually not even going to keep him on board.
I mean, if you want to play a Power Ranger deck, play Quantals. Super Quantums.
That's literally... They're based on the Power Ranger. Well...
Or what, the Japanese equivalent of
yeah,
whatever Power Ranger.
Super Sentai or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Before damage calculation, activate card? No? Yes?
Oh, we know how to pronounce Bayo Baboon, but it's more fun to mispronounce it.
Why, what am I calling it?
you're calling it everything but the actual thing.
Oh yeah.
For comedic effect, I would assume. Right?
It's Bayo Baboon. What's incorrect about that?
Nothing. Someone in the comments was spelling it out.
I'm saying Bayo Baboon. I don't know what they think I'm saying. I'm serious. I had literally no idea I was saying anything else. I'm pretty sure I'm not.
I think you're saying it right, but you derivative bubba baboon. Bubba bum.
I feel like everyone's playing like shitty shit tier decks, and for some reason I have a terrible matchup against them. Just
Well, yeah. That's what happens when you gear it towards a specific deck. Do you see Tyler's video?
no.
Oh.
What was it?
I was playing against bad decks at locals, and the kid he was playing against like T sets and Eugene T sets, and then Yugioh was like, "All right, fine, I'll let you go," and he normal summons Time Wizard, gets his effect off right, summon, and then like equips Lucky or the axe, and then
Oh yeah, Axe of the Fools or whatever.
no, Axe of Despair, and then
Gotcha.
the magic card that for every spell you have it face up, it gains attack.
Mmm.
OTKs him for like 8,000 damage.
That's funny. Yuck.
I commented like, yeah, this is accurate. That's why I raffle stomp all the kids at locals.
Because you're playing Pendulums.
Yep.
Which is a gatekeeper deck, they call it. There's a reason why all the bad players hate Pendulums.
Yep.
Because it's a gatekeeper deck.
Keeps all the bad players.
Keeps all the bad players bad.
And I can't beat the good players.
What's he attacking?
Fairytale.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know what a gatekeeper deck is, basically what that means is, I think it's a Magic the Gathering term. Basically, it's not the best deck by any means, but it's pretty much the very, very minimum power level that you can have in order to actually accomplish anything with the game. And to an extent, Pendulums just in general have a good rogue matchup, which means that it doesn't matter what rogue deck you are. Your rogue deck could be tailored to play against the meta deck, but Pendulums will beat it every time because the mechanic, like a slow old deck, just can't deal with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially with the Pendulums because of the recursion ability. The rogue decks do have a hard time with making comeback plays.
Macrocosmos beats Pendulums. Thanks, kid.
That's why Dark Laws. I mean, I pretty much scoop it up against Dark Law. I was playing Totally Awesome Heroes a few months ago at locals, and it was pretty much a dice roll. It was whoever won the dice roll won the match, and he won the dice roll. So
You know what I really wish I had? Well, other than actually paying attention and not just attacking into double. 'Cause I'm talking to you, so I'm literally not playing this game whatsoever. But okay.
I mean, the sheep tokens are a slow way to get some good link monsters.
Oh,
Ouch.
Trick Clown. Damn. Are people gonna be playing Scapegoat?
Don't know.
That'd be kind of neat. I would be okay with like Goat format 2.0.
Yeah, you can't summon other monsters the turn you activate the card.
It's a quick play.
It is. So you really, if you go first, you set it and then have to activate it during your opponent's end phase.
Yes. Watch this, all this advantage I'm about to blow through.
By summoning Snow.
Mm-hmm.
I play Reborn the Monster. I summon a bunch of blue eyes in one turn. But Kaiba, that's against the rules.
Damn straight. Scrub.
Say, screw the rules.
Damn straight scrub. I have no idea what I want to do. What do I want to do? Do I really want to waste Castell on a supply squad?
Nah, just deck him out.
Deck him out? Alright, fine. Well, I lost my trick line if I do this, but whatever.
Me. I never roll him back.
I really don't care. You have no idea how much I'm not interested in playing against Scapegoat. Supply Squad .deck. Literally boring as hell. I'll let him have it and just attack into his crap.
It's like one of your decks.
Not even.
What? Dull and boring? Yeah.
Dull. My decks are not dull and boring. I'm playing a Uber combo deck right now.
I know, it's actually weird.
It's actually weird. No, I don't think I've ever used Castell's other effect.
I have. It's usually not very good though.
No, it's normally not a better. Normally the better play is to get the card off the field. Because if you can put the card face down, you can spin it.
Does the Ritual Beast mechanic send it back to the extra deck?
Yes.
I haven't played that deck or seen it played in a long time.
I haven't played it for probably like what, 2 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a contact fuse. So they go to the extra deck. Why?
Because I mean, as far as the viability of them in Link format.
I play Ritual Beast. Will it be affected by the new Link mechanic? Well, they don't really summon more than one monster.
Because they summon the one monster and then defuse to get 2 back, and then activate ambush, and that is how you Ritual Beast.
Yeah, you would. You really would. You might change your play style. You're not going to go for an OTK by cheesing out more than one
Altia Pelio?
Altia Pelio, but that's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you summon it, if you can summon it from banished or from the graveyard, then you're fine.
Oh my god. Want to see a really terrible play?
Well, alrighty then.
That was so bad.
Did you just go like -2?
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
I wish Zyphers weren't so annoying to play. Why is everyone talking to you?
Because you're ignoring them.
I'm ignoring everything. I'm desperately trying to not pay attention to the duel I'm playing.
That's why they're not talking to you, because you're not talking to them.
Gotcha. Oh, thank God I lost. All right. So boring. What a dull deck. I'm actually really sick, so I don't know if Pot of Creed's gonna work. If you haven't noticed, I've been hacking up a lung this whole time. Although I'm still desperately in love with the name Pot of Creed.
It is pretty awesome.
I really do need to make a Dual Tunes video with a Creed song.
Pot of Creed.
With Pot of Creed. I just don't know what's. Well, I guess you would do either Arms Wide Open, or Higher, right? Those would be the 2 songs you would do. You wouldn't do like, 6 feet from the edge, I'm thinking. You wouldn't do that one. You'd do.
No.
I can take you higher.
All right, Dave.
What?
Update me.
All right.
Give your hands a
Yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. Refresh. Show rooms. Oh, bats. Oh, bats. My
Joker, I don't want your blood right now. Get out of my face.
You gave me AIDS. All right.
Did I do it right?
What's your password?
Davinator, capital D. Thank you, Slicer Quetzalcoatl.
Thank you. $20. Holy shit. Why do people give me money? Holy shit. But thank you. I live in New York. My rent is literally, for one room, $12.50 a month. So, if you guys give me anything, I am not going to tell you no. Because that's crazy. And I'm not in New York because I want to be. I'm in New York because my girlfriend Caitlin's an actress, and this is where she needs to be to succeed with her career. So I'm doing my best to give us a home. For the record.
She's not even there.
And she's on tour in Canada right now, so I'm just stuck with a bill.
I'm hosting.
I tried to get in. It did not work. Probably because I put the 1212s on it.
Yeah.
Out of Habit. Habit. It was Habit. That's Indian for habit, actually. Habit. Not really. I'm a depot.
We've been making a lot of trips to Hamadapot.
Hamadapot? I love Hamadapot. I go to Hamadapot or CR's. Or Loez. Loez. I go to Loez to buy Power Tuel. Lumber. Screw.
Special summon. Pendulum. What now?
People give them money because they love you. Dave is actually Kurt Cobain. I feel like I'm dead, frankly. Oh, that was dark.
A bit.
I live in a 2-bedroom. That's like $850. Is it is the whole apartment $850 for 2 bedrooms?
I think I'll do this.
Because my whole apartment, is a 2-bedroom apartment, and if I was to pay for it myself, it'd be $2,400.
Yeah.
This Slicer Quetzalcoatl wants to email me a copy of Totally Awesome. Which would be fantastic. I would love you forever and probably do mouth things to you. I'm not allowed to buy cards that expensive.
Not gonna let you do that.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the game or
The game? Moon Mirror Shield on Fossil Dyna.
Ooh.
Boo!
Boo, he's got 2. Wait, what did Cable say? Fuck, I missed it. He said the apartment. Is he saying that the entire apartment is...
Yeah, not in New York. Oh, bugger. What do I want to do?
You pay $450 for a 3-bedroom with a garage and a basement. Where do you live? Like, Uganda? Jesus Christ. I live in the ghetto.
Is this a bad play? Is this a bad play?
Why'd you nag yourself so much? What are you trying to do?
I don't know if that's a bad play or not.
It was probably a bad play.
It was a bad play.
Dave is like a living South Park character. So. In my dad's rental property in Canada. Oh, so first of all, you're getting the my dad owns the place special, number 1. And number 2, you're in Canada.
It was a bad play.
Number 2, you're in Canada. No one wants to live there. It's cold. Caitlin, that's what, like, the first thing she tells me goes, it's cold here, it's dreary here, and the internet sucks. She hates it.
Nice.
She says it's pretty, I guess, but she said the internet is terrible. Everywhere I go, it's just garbage. She barely gets a cell phone signal. It's literally like if America was nothing but the Midwest. There was nothing else. If the whole country was just that.
That's funny.
You have to you have to go to like Montreal in the middle of a humongous city in order to get any decent amenities. Canada's very rural where it's rural.
Really?
Always cold.
It's an exciting duel when you
Pendulum's
can't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Pendulum's tea set. Ooh, that glow up bulb. Is he gonna go into some?
Not with Fossil Dyna. He's gonna. Yeah, I had to set max C.
Yeah, look, this guy has 1,500 for a 3-bedroom in buttfuck nowhere. Yeah, that's the thing. Buttfuck nowhere. In New York, a 1-bedroom, like 500 square foot apartment, 1,000 to 1,200. You can't get anything less than that. They don't exist. I'm not saying like you could find a shoebox and it would cost at least 1,200. When you go to like the Bronx or Brooklyn or Queens, you can't find anything cheaper, but you might find something bigger for the money. But the completely cut off is 1,200. You can't find anything less than that. You can fidget your square footage, but you cannot get anything cheaper.
We're paying like $800 a month for a house.
I know. This guy's like, I'm naked, but I'm in Southern Ontario. So you're basically in New York State, is what number one is what you're saying to me. I'm from upstate New York originally. I live in Rochester. That's where Ryan is right now. It's basically Canada there. So whatever Southern Canada's weather is, Northern New York's weather is. It's just a hop over the lake.
You can take the fast ferry.
Isn't that there's no fast ferry, right? I thought they'd sunk that stupid thing or sold it or something. Dave, are you even look at us? I'm not even sure what I'm being asked.
You still take the damage.
But you still take the damage. Is the train system still hell in New York? Do you mean like the subway or the commuter trains? Because the question doesn't much matter. Yes.
Alright, so anti-meta is rough.
I'm from Argentina, and you guys complain. Well, yeah, your weather's, like, disgusting and hot, because you live in, like, the Amazon or some dumb shit.
Alright, hosting again. We're not going to play pendulums, because pendulums apparently are...
This guy says he lives... This Go Anime says he lives in Saudi Arabia. Are you an oil tycoon? With that good Arab money? What Arab money? What song was that? Was that what it was called? I think that's Arab money. I think that was the name of the song.
I don't know.
What am I doing? You told me to do something. I ignored you.
You should probably view me again.
No, people want to duel me. You can either duel Ryan or myself. I don't care which.
I don't know.
Dave 00 no chill. The most racist YouTuber. Why? Because I assume that he lives in Saudi Arabia, therefore he's extremely wealthy. Have you ever seen Dubai? I'm pretty sure that
was a misclick.
I'm pretty sure their cars run on like liquid gold in Dubai.
Probably.
Dubai's where they have all those like crazy people that do that dumb shit, like, you know.
Dubai has an indoor ski resort.
Yes, and they do all like that crazy like base jumping, like with the squirrel suit things and shit, the jetpacks. There's a dude that's making a jetpack. Stupid. Look at this kid, Joel Sanchez. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Puerto Rico's basically just Mexican America. He'll kill me for that. Like all my Latino friends hate it when you call them a different Latino. It's their biggest pet peeve, and it's funny as fuck. Tito hates it. He's from Nicaragua, so I'll be like, "Hey Tito, how's Puerto Rico?" He's like, "Fuck you."
That's great. I don't know what to do.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dubai's in the United Arab Emirates, not Saudi Arabia. That is correct.
What are you doing? I don't know what ancient gears do.
Look at this kid. Come on, son. You can't be saying stuff like that. I'm gonna cry. All these butthurt Puerto Ricans.
Gotta make sure that you have show locked rooms and already in progress rooms checked.
I live in London. It's cloudy a lot. Yes, I know.
Cheers, mate.
I've watched literally any movie ever set in England. The place looks.
It's also very cloudy here.
Oh yeah, isn't Rochester one of the cloudiest places in the United States?
Mm-hmm.
But to see some I can't do shit because I drew into fucking Cobra.
Okay. I just want to show what I'm playing.
Also, terrorists like it here too. Yeah, what's going on over there, guys?
Right?
London, you guys have some problems. That's because you don't let your cops have guns. You guys are stupid. It's true. England has extremely strict gun laws. So they thought, well, if the citizens don't have guns, the cops don't need them. Herp derp. Like, well, that means if anyone has an illegal firearm, there's no one to stop them. The cops can't. Brr. Fucking idiots. Not arming your police officers is the dumbest fucking thing. They're a police officer. It's what they're for. Protect and serve.
Yep.
Well, I can soak up some bullets. Brr. Look at this. I don't know why we chose that. He's laughing. Yeah, even he knows it was a stupid idea.
Just make sure you leave the European Union. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. It could be a good idea given the right circumstances. I'm not sure those were the right circumstances. Also, I babooned so that I could put Cobra back in my deck, and I drew Tourmaline.
Nice. I'm gonna get burned to death with this Gear Devil. Because, for whatever reason, Hungry Burger is a bad deck.
Dave's. Meanwhile, in the U.S., the police shoot unarmed people.
Maybe.
Maybe. Although, to be fair, if I had to take my chances, I'd rather my cops be armed than not.
True.
Because, you know, for the amount of bad cops we have an infinite amount of good ones.
Yeah.
The news likes to say, hey, look, a bad cop. And you're like, yeah. How many cops are in the United States? You know,
They're all bad.
probably literally, you know, several million police officers currently serving. One of them's a douchebag, therefore they shouldn't have guns. That makes literally no sense. Oh my god, my deck totally bricked. It tried to unbrick it, and it re-bricked itself.
Just because you're white.
You're just saying that because you're white.
Fake news. Cubics. Again? I guess I'm not surprised after all that cubic stuff going on.
I don't know, I think my invoker's shot.
Yeah. What'd you do? Okay. Do you have an MST? Say my name.
Dave is racist. I'm a racist. I'm actually.
No.
I'm several races actually.
What I want to do? I don't know what I want to do.
Drunken cheesehead land.
Let's try this then, eh? What does VJam do?
VJam? Isn't it invincible to battle? I don't know. I think remember it kicked my ass.
Dooza. Monster is sent to your graveyard this turn while you control this phase of card.
I've been reading Go-Go-Go's
Gain 2
comments the
attack for
entire
each-
time.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I've actually
Well.
commented several times. He just isn't paying attention and accuses me not listening. Whatever.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Um,
I lost so hard in this deck.
yeah.
Oh, I lost so bad.
You lost so bad.
No one gives a shit about people getting shot by cops. That's not true.
Oh, you make it hurt so bad.
No,
Don't
obviously.
even think about it.
No, if we're gonna get into a political stream here,
Nah,
the police are on a greater whole much better armed than unarmed. It makes no sense to unarm them. However, that does not change the fact that there are several ones that are bad and have done things that should not have been done. However, statistically speaking, if I had to take a pick, I would prefer my police officers to be armed. Now, does that mean that we should train them better and background check our cops so they're not like giant bigoted assholes that shoot black people for no reason? Of course, because that's bad. Because you shouldn't shoot anybody, regardless of skin color, for no reason. But you gotta also remember, a lot of times these cops aren't racist when they start, it's when they finish. Which is an issue.
Truth.
It's true. I have several cop friends, and they said it's
Yeah.
really hard to stay the course when you've arrested like one type of person for the entirety of your career. It's very hard. People are very subjective to their own anecdotal stories.
Mm-hmm.
It wears on you. And it's a shame too, because not all people are bad.
No.
So you're saying the police system is inherently racist? No. It's not inherently racist at all. Who attacked me? I don't even know who attacked me.
I'm just gonna keep hosting games, so you guys can duel me if you want. Guilty pleasure deck to play? Hungry Burger Heretics. What are you doing? Oh. That's probably an issue.
Yuck.
I don't want to read cards.
No one wants to read cards.
Walls of text. No thanks.
I don't know what Titanic Moth does, but I didn't spin it. I didn't spin it. Dave, do I have a job? Yes, I'm an architectural engineer. Full time.
Yeah.
What needs to happen when a cop repeatedly kills black people for no reason, they should be discharged. They are discharged normally if it's proven that it was not a justifiable kill. Well, they are whole-handedly discharged and convicted of crimes.
Blue eyes.
I guess I'm just gonna get rid of this thing. I've lost anyway.
I think I'm finally about to
Go,
win.
you're dumbass. I told you, I've been reading your comments this whole time. Stop being stupid. I'm gonna ban you.
Booed. I'll send you, I guess.
Hot damn, what buildings have you designed? I haven't designed any buildings.
You designed
I'm not an architect. I'm an architectural engineer, and yes, there's a difference. I design parts for buildings, not the entire structure. And it wouldn't matter. I dislike both. It's boring. I went to school for mechanical engineering, so I like moving objects, not brick and mortar boxes. Build dick-sized houses or house-sized dicks?
Don't know.
That's probably not true. If it is, I don't know what GTWP means.
I may have made a slight miscalculation.
Anyway, I understand your joke, and I agree that it's funny. However, my carpal tunnel's not acting up because Caitlin's gone. It does not matter if she's here or not. You people just don't listen to me when I speak. I've been complaining about it in every video for like a year or two. I've literally opened Cobra like 3 games in a row.
Nice.
I'm getting upset.
Cubics are the sore losers of Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh yeah? Well, I'm not gonna win? Well, neither of us are gonna win. Alright, hosting another game. Who wants to play me besides someone who already has?
Yeah, stop cheating.
I don't know what to play.
I don't know what to play.
Retard Armory of Dave.
Nice. I actually made a decent play, kind of.
I guess I wanna test this out. I'm actually gonna try to go to locals Thursday.
I'm gonna try to go to the Catskills Regionals.
The Catskills.
I don't know if I want to though. It's like a 2-hour drive from here. But it's the last regionals in New York.
Gotcha.
I think it's this weekend.
Duh.
Alright, what are people yammering about? Oh. That's why you need to play more than one Cobra. I tried playing more than one Cobra, then I end up just drawing it more, and it's like I wish it'd be any other card.
I mean,
You don't expect us to pay attention.
Is that a Twin Twister? It's a Twin Twister. Honestly, I don't think pendulums are too broke. To strike. Compulsory evacuation.
Oh, that Regeki though, that sucked.
And he's out. Hosting again. Password's Davinator, capital D. That rhymes with P that stands for pool.
Penis. That's why you run any Regeki.
Dark Rebellion XY Dark.
That 3. Oh my god, this mobile, I'm banning him. He's getting cheeky.
Oh.
He's like, you should run through Annie Rickecki, scrub. Yep, you got me there. I should be running Annie Rickecki. Top Decky the Gecky. What's more annoying, trap tricks or aromas? Neither. Both decks are so irrelevant.
If you're able to anti-Regeki, that's impressive.
Is Go 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 anime not an English speaking person? Dave, how to play Predaplant? Are you telling me how to play? Or are you requesting me to explain it to you?
Aranathan, same as it is here. No summon.
What is your username? Ryan.
Ryan.
Ryan the Destroyer. I am Ryan the Destroyer. I probably shouldn't have banished my Colossalist. That was actually probably the incorrect thing to do.
Most likely.
Oh my god, yes it was. Oh, I just clicked one.
Oh no.
Oh, that was
do that.
terrible. Fuck.
Ooh.
Well, I can still do this. Actually,
That
this is not a bad.
Snow Rabbit, though.
This actually might be considered a better play. I think I just got lucky. I just got lucky.
Pendulum 5. Pendulums are dumb. They're easy to stop, but if you don't stop them, they're hard to beat.
See, the problem. Okay, everyone's going off. Everyone's yammering about. You know, everyone got off the racist cops, and now we're talking about Annie Rickecki, which is a much stupider conversation. Annie Rickecki's terrible, even if your opponent 3 Rickecki, and the reason why is because most of the time, Rickecki is played before you make plays, not after. Yeah. So, Annie Rickecki is most likely going to do nothing because even though Regecki's inherently one-sided, it's tend to be used as one-sided. So most of the time, it's going to be a simple 1-for-1 negate. You're not going to get any advantage out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck plays? Who plays Fissure? I could see Fissure being a solid tech against like some deck in the future that just has like, you know, where it has an ace monster that for some reason falls under the category of what it can hit, because it doesn't target. I'm pretty sure, kind of like Smashing Ground or Fissure.
Oh, yeah.
What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? I'm playing Brilliant Fusion. I'm talking and I'm like, forget what I'm clicking. This is asking me to do something. I don't remember what.
Guys, what deck should I play?
What deck should I play? What deck should I take?
What deck do you want to play against?
It's Monday.
Oh, Dragons. Dragons is definitely my favorite. Right
Got a stream on Monday.
Everybody's tired from the weekend.
From partying, yeah! Having fun.
Fun.
Do you like kazoo?
A BLS deck. I have no idea how to play a BLS deck.
Step 1, brick. Step 2, lose. GG. Oh, the salt.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What kind of dangerous neighborhood do you live in? Every time I watch your streams, I hear police in the background. I live in New York City!
Yeah, pretty much.
And you're actually, oh man, you're actually not hearing cops. You're hearing ambulances. For some bizarre reason, there's tons of ambulances, ambuli in the back. Like, I don't know if there's a hospital around here or something, but
Eknalimbas. Call them
Olimbas, Olimbas,
Eknalimbas.
Eknalimbas, yeah. What?
It's
go. What?
It's what's written on the front of their car, in front of all the trucks.
Oh my god, breaker too strong. Monstaccato!
Breaker, the magical warrior!
Are you working with some bad guys? I don't know what you're asking.
We're bad guys.
Like at my job? Like I work with bad people at my job? No. Where do you think I work?
UAs. That's what I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play UA.
I work at an engineering firm. there's no gangsters at my engineering firm.
Gangsta Cardo.
Wow. Top deck a dead brilliant fusion.
Zezaroth. That's a cool name. I'm gonna go first.
Can't get over 6 gunshot wounds to the chest. Oh my god, it was just a 9mm. Quit your bitching. Oh my god, the bullet's the size of a pea. Quit your bitching. Oh my god.
Draw.
I don't remember if he's activated this negation effect or not, so I'm just gonna go for it. I managed to half pay attention and muddle through this guy's resources.
Impressive.
I'm pretty sure I've trick clowned myself to death more than yeah, 1, 2. No, it's not gonna work.
I don't know what I'm doing. Let's do that. And draw.
Okay, everyone's yammering too fast. What's going on?
Draw monster Cardo.
Little Dree, why are you so savage? I don't know, because he's literally just like a stream talking version of me. Like he's literally like this in every stream. him and what? Predator Magnus. Literally the 2 biggest dicks I've ever seen, and they're wonderful. I'm like, he's gonna top deck, someone's gonna beat me. I feel like Dave held a gun once and plaxicoed himself. I don't know what that means. I'm actually a fantastic shot, for the record.
And then not probably now with your hands the way they are.
I mean, it's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
It would be difficult for me to pull a trigger, yes, but I am a good shot. My grandfather was actually particularly impressed. The first time we went skeet shooting, I hit more than half my targets.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd never picked up a gun before in my life. He's like, "How'd you do that?" I'm like, "I don't know, video games." This is literally just Call of Duty, but for realsies, and there's a lot more vibrate in the controller.
There's a lot more vibrate in the controller.
Shooting, actually, skeet shooting is a hell of a lot of fun. It's very fun.
Yeah, I've only really done. I've shot like a couple pistols, but mostly it was like airsoft guns.
Fake guns. Fake news.
Fake. You know, it's fake news.
He came at me with an assault rifle. It was an airsoft gun. Fake news.
Fake news. News.
Do you hear some of that? You hear about some of that fake news in London? There was some serious fake news in London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a GIF on that, but I actually watched the.
Yeah. What happened was, in the light of the several consecutive London terrorist attacks, there was a Muslim protest. They were basically a bunch of Muslims were like, "Hey, you know, this isn't us. We're sorry about all this crap. You know,
Sure.
This shit sucks." Turns out the protest didn't actually exist, and CNN had staged the whole thing, and somebody filmed them setting it up, and it was like literally fake news. And everyone's like, "Oh no, there's nothing good about that." Like, you know, on the one hand, it's like, ugh, bad CNN, don't do that, that's bad. And the other half, it's like, that protest, to get people to have this opinion, you needed to pay them. That's kind of unnerving. So that's in the news right now.
Nice.
That Islam fake protest. Doo-doo-doo.
Ba-da-ba-da.
Doo-doo-ba-doo-doo. But yeah, it was annoying because CNN shouldn't be doing that stuff.
Nah.
Because that kind of what that does is for all the Muslim people who do actually have that opinion, that really ruins that for them, and that's really unfortunate because that's kind of disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to keep playing this deck? I don't know.
Playing against Gishkis with UAs, if you want to
Huh?
Ben and take a look at that. It's not once per turn, Dave.
I'm trying. I don't know what you're saying to me. I'm backing up on the comments so I can see what people are yammering about. They're all laughing about the fake news. It's not funny. It's really disconcerting.
It's a problem. It is problem.
We're gonna try my janky build of Tiny Turtle.
No, I don't think so. No.
Mom spaghetti. Spaghetti only comes once in a lifetime.
That'll do it. What is this madness?
Spaghetti. Did you ever seen that video, Ryan?
Yes, I think you showed it to me.
Yes. Where they remix Eminem, where literally everything he says is just mom spaghetti. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Mom spaghetti is ready.
Oh, I want to top deck that.
I bet Go Anime doesn't get spaghetti in Saudi Arabia. Do you guys have spaghetti there? Real question. Curious.
It's 1,000. I think that's game. No, it's not game.
Kingdom Cards. What am I doing? I'm getting sidetracked. I'm actually reading the comments now instead of actually doing stuff. Top deck mom spaghetti. Was that who doesn't an answer to my question? Because you guys have got to remember, I am 30 seconds or so ahead of you guys. So I say something and then I get like your answers late. Spaghetti is fake news. No one actually eats spaghetti. It's a myth portrayed by the Italian news. Those bastards. For the record, whether it's fake or not, I actually like spaghetti. Actually I don't.
Spaghetti?
No, I prefer linguine. I'm not a big spaghetti guy. I don't like the texture.
Interesting.
Okay.
I like the thin spaghetti.
Okay. Don't like is strong.
Sure.
I prefer linguine.
Fair.
Kaylin, she's a good Italian girl. She likes her spaghetti. She likes it straight too. That was not supposed to be a euphemism. I realized doesn't matter. It is now. I like curry. You probably like curry spaghetti like a weirdo.
Yay, I finally won a duel. UAs. For the win.
Top deck mom's linguine. Mom's spaghetti. What's wrong with you?
Nothing. What's the matter with you?
I don't know.
We gotta write that Hakuna Matata.
What we gotta do. Oh, you mean the stupid errata song? No, Dave, I like Japanese curry. I'm a Thai curry guy. You damn weeb. It's probably like,
Hungry
oh,
burgers are awesome. It'd be a bunch of
kono
eclipse
kono
spells.
asai. Oh,
Like,
anase. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. What am I, like, why can't I bounce myself? I think I already did it. Alright, what am I doing?
Ooh, Dark Seymour.
Oh my god. Dark Sycamore Magamore. What does it even do? Cannot set any cards on the field. Alright, fine. It's actually a problem. I can't make Toad. I gotta go into, like, Sky Cavalry in the World of Tomorrow.
So you can't set any cards, and you have to set them before you activate them.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I can't attack for some reason. Why is that? Did I do something to prevent myself from attacking, or is that what this thing does? Monsters they control cannot activate effects. All monsters they control. Whatever, fuck it. There's a reason why I can't attack it anyway. Good stream, Dave. Real organized. I'm a quarter Japanese. I can't be weeb. I'm not sure that's true. You can be 3/4 weeb. All right. I think that means you're 1/4 otaku, which makes me sound really weeby. The fun slaying.
So playing Seamorg and 5 Arc Magician is your lock. So he's actually got you pretty well locked out. And you're playing with your hand revealed. That's annoying.
Yar, matey. Doesn't matter. True King too strong.
So you're trying out Big Turtle?
Yes, I'm trying Big Turtle. Because Big Turtle is better against Zoo. Little Turtle doesn't do anything against Zoo. They literally just play around it and laugh at Little Turtle, which I'm really sad.
Oh. Banishing that one-off Terratop?
What the hell is
I
everyone
like
talking about?
I like Masterpiece in this.
What?
All the targets for his effect.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
You thought that was cute?
And then you can use them to summon them.
Watch the... Oh, I can't play a spell. Oh, doesn't matter. I can just do this. I can't activate its effect. What? Like, I don't know why I can't... I'm actually not entirely positive why I can't use some of my effects. I'm like, I guess I could sit here and, like, read his stuff, but I've been able to just pretty much get by just by smashing over his crap.
So that's it's the pendulum card. That if you don't control any set cards, monsters you control cannot attack or activate their effects.
Dave, what generation of Yu-Gi-Oh is your favorite?
I mean, Duel Monsters because of the Abridged series.
That's about all I watched.
As far as generation to play, you're probably an Exy guy.
Me? Yes. Which I think isn't that coincidentally the worst anime?
Probably.
I think that's that's pretty much everyone's. Look at this Masterpiece beatdown.
There you go. Oof.
My favorite format was Xseed format right before Duelist Alliance.
Mm-hmm. That was fun.
It was a very open format. Like the best deck was like Fire Kings or Fire Fist, and that wasn't that good of a deck. So like
Fire Fist battling boxers.
So you could literally play anything you wanted and do okay at a tournament. It was a lot of fun. I remember taking synchro zombies and doing okay. So like it was fun.
think you topped locals with harpies around then as well.
Yep, I topped locals with harpies. I actually did a damn good job of it too.
Yeah.
All right, a time for the crumble logos because damn, this thing is locking me out, driving me nuts. Select what? What is it saying? Select materials for XD summon. I did. Why? What did that do? Oh, I can. Oh, I can do 2 or more. Oh, I can't activate his effect to negate the thing that's not letting him use his effect. Damn it!
What?
I tried to negate the thing with crumble logos. The thing not letting crumble logos negate. Oops. Whatever. I'm not paying attention. I'm still winning. What's everyone yammering about?
I don't know.
Japan shouldn't have more than 4 generations, right? I don't know. What are you asking me? Reading? Who needs to read when you can smash over everything with 2950?
True.
That's what happens. You're like, my cards are more meta than yours. I don't need to read.
Basically.
That's
Doesn't matter what you do, I can still beat you.
That's my favorite one when your opponent's got such an advantage over you, where you're playing all these cards and they're like, sure, whatever, and then they just raffle stomp you on your turn because it doesn't matter what the fuck you're doing.
Read my cards though.
I didn't really
Do you
care.
have any spell removal?
Yes, I'm just not drawing it because luck of the draw, I guess. Sometimes I wish Yugioh didn't go past Synchro. Racist Dave, best Dave. Okay, what did I say was racist in the last 5 minutes? Nothing. Chris Walken impression is not racist. The fact that he keeps being able to just set something. What's preventing all my other monsters from attacking?
Probably 5 Archmagician.
Like, but why can Master B's attack? Is because he was normal summoned? Like, what's even happening? I sound like I'm smoking.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, actually.
That's some good shit. Oh, fuck. That good cold virus, though. Alright, fine, whatever. Can I at least... I can't do anything. Good old masterpiece. I don't know why you could attack. I don't know what was going on, but you did it, buddy. We did it. We did it, buddy. We did it.
Dave.
What?
What's Masterpiece's effect?
Unaffected by the effects of cards with the same card type.
Use a tribute summon.
Oh, so whatever this purple card is didn't work, is what you're telling me.
No, it's the pendulum card.
Is it? Oh, type of card like monster spell or trap. Okay, so not continuous spell, it's spell. So this is okay. That's trolly. I got bashed him on a technicality.
Yep.
I
Well
didn't even know why I was winning, but I was doing it. Good old masterpiece. He's like, I'm meta as fuck. Wah, swing. Oh man, I love that card. It's so fucking good.
He's not that much. It's just diagram that's expensive.
Did he go down?
He's not. Let me see. I mean, he's in the 20 to 30 range. Minimum.
Oh, he went down. Shit. I was gonna sell him, but he went over like 100.
Oh, he's not gonna go over 100. You pulled him at like 30.
Are people like actually pulling him more because they realize that the sets he's not that short printed? It's just that all the boxes that got released first were just full of Zarks, and then all the ones that had masterpieces were on the truck still.
Probably. Yeah, he's $18 right now.
Yeah, but I don't like when people messing with me. It's like really hurt me. Look, I'm a 17-year-old Puerto Rican. I never like people messing with me. Well, you know what? You get to be an American and not pay taxes, so you can shush. He can't vote though. There's a trade-off.
True, a little bit.
But like, I pay all us mainlanders pay taxes, and most of us don't vote. So we're just paying taxes for no reason.
Yeah.
Boo! Actually, that's to my understanding, one of my Puerto Rican friend, oh shit, what was his name? We worked at Wegmans with him. Adam, and what he said was that because he was from Puerto Rico, and he said that I asked him why don't you guys want to become a state, and he said it's actually half of us do, because we'd like to vote and be more represented in like the government. But he said the other half of us are like, nah, no taxes, bro. So like he says, so instead we're like a territory and we're in limbo. So I was like, oh yeah, income tax blows, bro. I don't care. I make, let's say, about $1,100 a week, and I take home $750. That sucks.
Pretty much.
Whew. That's like 30% of my check. And when you have like $12.50 in rent, I don't have any money. It fucking sucks. I make $60K a year and I don't have any money.
Yeah, no, that's technically less than what I make if you were to convert New York dollars to Rochester dollars.
Your buying power is better than mine, which is stupid.
To maintain my my level of living. But yeah, we'll have to. I'm gonna get going now, but we'll have to set you up with a PO box so people can send you that. Totally awesome.
Yeah. Oh, can you stay on for like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Because I want to go over the list with everyone on the stream right now.
Sure.
Because I think that's actually good. I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah. The result of 800 comments. And
the results of 800 obnoxious, ignorant comments.
I mean, maybe half of them were like that. The other half was actually helpful.
Why can't I bring up Google Chrome? I gotta bring it up like this. I see.
Pure Atlanteans. With no mermaids?
That's like a challenge for the sake of a challenge, not because it could be good. Because it would be good. Which one is it, Ryan? You sent me 2.
Oh, the second one. First one didn't save, and it's just a pendulum deck.
You're like, well, I could send you a list of bad cards, but here's a deck instead. It's all right. All right. Ugh. Gotta be careful. They're gonna. Oh wait, they can't see my screen.
Nope.
No, we set the stream up so they can't do that. So they can't see all the just
that was
copious amounts of porn on my computer. Like in weird spots too, like, you know, C drive, user, app data. There's just a picture sprinkled. Deck is where this goes.
Don't want to have to do more than 3 clicks.
Mm-hmm. Or if I want to do at least 3 clicks, but it doesn't matter what 3 clicks it is. Just click, 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 click. Oh, look, porn. I found it. Ooh, this is a good one. I forgot about this one. Worst field spells. All right, scrubs. These are the results of that video I posted the other day. Some of them are good ideas, some of them are bad ideas, and the really bad ideas Ryan didn't even bother putting on air because he... Pretty much. But some of the big suggestions, these are probably like right, Ryan? These are the ones that got mentioned the most.
Yeah, the ones in the side deck are the ones that got that I kept seeing over and over.
Which we've got Sheehan's Castle of Mist, Clear World, Realm of Light, the Nordic Lights, Siam, Cage of the Gladiator Beasts, Noble Knights of the Round Table, Otherworld, the A-Zone, and Skyscraper. Another one that I saw a ton of, that Ryan and I aren't sure what to do with, is Zodiac Sign. A lot of people said this card blows, Zodiacs don't play it, it's dumb. It's not super bad, but...
The card effect itself isn't, but I would say it's completely unnecessary in the archetype it belongs to.
Zodiacs don't play it, so it's like, it is
the Zodiac
useless.
AI does play it, and it is mildly obnoxious when you try to pop the Trident and then they're like, nah, I'm gonna destroy this card from my hand.
I mean,
It's not something you'd ever want to search out, but its effect isn't terrible.
I mean, you can destroy a card in the hand. That's kind of nifty. So you could do like Zodiac Dinos with this thing.
Yeah. But it has to be if a Zodiac would be destroyed by card effect, and
So it's very specific.
Silvery Calcos thing going on with the battle phase too. It's okay. I don't think it would belong on the worst field spells of all time, but it was suggested a lot.
Why did Joel retract this comment?
Probably just typed it like that to make us think he did.
Dave doesn't want to see us as food porn. I'd show you my food porn if it wasn't against the terms and conditions of YouTube.
He's not lying.
Yeah. If I make this big, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it doesn't change. I think that's how we did
Nope.
it, right? Like,
Yep.
we did it so that, okay. I don't remember. Shut up, Ryan. I hate you. Okay, so that one's kind of one of the odd ones. Basically, what I'd like you guys to do is maybe help me start getting rid of some of these, because this needs to be 10. I'm pretty convinced that I want all 10 of these in the list. I wouldn't say any of these are gonna make the cutting room floor, except my problem with Clear World is I feel like at some point in the future this could accidentally be a solid like tech choice against a certain deck that just happens to be this attribute and just happens to lose to this effect, because all of these are decidedly negative effects, and against the right deck this could really kind of suck. It's just that it also hits you. The only one you could say that maybe if you're playing an Earth deck, it's not readily necessarily a problem because you could just not have that condition on board. I don't know quite what to do with Clear World. It got suggested a lot, so I probably should mention it in some capacity, but I'm not sure it sucks or if it just doesn't have a use yet. It's also part of an archetype that only has one card, and I believe it had more cards in the anime and they just never got made. So that's also a problem with the card. So it's a little weird. But the rest of these are pretty bad. Like, pretty much everyone said Noble Knights of the Round Table is an awful support card for the deck. The one draw card requires you have 12 different Noble Knights in the grave, which is like literally like every monster you have. So like that's
really slow.
Like that's really
the effects eventually are okay, but then by the time you get there, you're like, yeah, I've already lost.
Yeah, it wasn't the support the deck needed. A lot of people said, like, Nordic Lights, it actually flies in the face of all the Nordic Searchers, which that makes a hell of a lot of sense, and does nothing to protect their boss monsters, because their boss monsters aren't Nordics, they're Aesirs, so okay, fine. Realm of the Light, a lot of people mentioned because Light Swarm's got a field spell, what? So, like...
I mean, the counter is supposed to protect itself from the Judgment nuke.
Yeah, I don't understand why Konami feels like, hey, you know what? This deck needs a field spell. And more importantly, it needs a field spell that accrues counters. Yeah. Stop that.
Now, a lot of these are kind of like, even the Cage of the Gladiator Beast is place a counter on this card every time a monster special summon from either player's deck.
So is Curse of the Shadow Prison.
Yeah. That one, again, it falls into the same thing I feel like as the Zoo card. Is like, it's not a bad effect, it's just clunky to use. Because it's an in-theme... I guess it's not searchable by any Shadal card. But it is an in-theme Super Poly.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. Like, I really... I kind of like the effect of Curse of the Shadow Prison. I completely understand why everyone was talking about it, because it's like, hey Marty, I don't think any Shadal players would ever run it because it's just way too slow.
Yeah, it really is.
Bug Matrix got mentioned a lot, but mostly because it's stuck in a shitty deck.
I mean, that's just bleeding hand advantage. That's once per turn you can attach a card from your hand to an Xe monster. It's like,
big whoop.
Yay,
big whoop.
I can just bleed hand advantage once per turn.
Ancient Forest. You could Marty, I'm trying to do something.
I mean, one of the guys is suggesting Perform Pale Dramatic Theater. I don't know.
Where is that one? That's on here, right?
No.
You didn't put it on here?
No.
I remember that one being suggested.
I mean, I might have put it on there in the first list, but since I had to remake
Monsters
it,
you control gain 200 attack for each monster you control with different types once per turn. If you control 4 Perform Pale monsters with different types, you can special summon an Odd Eyes monster from your hand deck or graveyard.
I mean,
this rewards you for playing the deck wrong.
Pretty much.
Which is weird.
I mean, I think a lot of the Perform Pale monsters are different types.
They are, but there's also, I guess this is implying that you're not playing like a Pepe variant, and you're actually playing pure Perform Pales.
How Yugioh plays it.
So wrong.
Yeah.
Well,
bad. Right,
bad. All the non-pendulum Perform Pales, which have no point to exist.
Mm-hmm. Except for Second Donkey or whatever.
Second Donkey, and that's only because of the band.
It searches out the yeah, pretty much. What are the other ones? Skyscraper, because it's kind of a...
When an elemental hero monster attacks, if its attack is lower than the attack of the attack target, the attacking monster gains 1,000 attack during damage calculation. So it basically honests all your E-heroes. Well, I can see this may have been okay back in the day when masked heroes didn't exist.
Mm-hmm. The Watt Castle one was funny. That's any monster that attacks a Watt monster loses 1,000 attack after damage calculations. So your monster's still destroyed.
You still take the damage.
Still take the damage, but
they are weaker after the battle.
Yes.
Permanently.
Yes. Great.
Ugh. I mean, yay, but
yeah.
That would only work against a deck that's like a helmet deck that doesn't
ever
do anything.
Main phase 2 do something with him, and it's not even gonna matter.
My Castell's got lower attack. I'll just
no.
Yeah, I'll just go into F-Zero. Whoa. This is like... okay. What's the chat saying?
I mean, I really do gotta go get into bed.
Alright, man. You have fun with that. I will babysit the chat for a little while longer.
Okay. Try to figure out... Tease that down to 10. Alright. Good night, folks. Have a wonderful night with Dave. And Simu.
And Peep and Simu.
I will, I'll see you all next time. Yeah?
Yeah, get your butt out of here.
Alright, I'm gone. Where's the stop button? How do I end this? Where's the hang up? I'm pulling a Dave here.
I know, right? You say goodbye, then you fiddle with it.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you guys, you're just me now. So again, we're trying to go down this list and kind of get rid of some of these. This is probably the main list down here. Up here, we are desperately trying to cut this down to what appears to be about 2, maybe a couple honorable mentions. What about Ritual Sanctuary? Ritual Sanctuary is not a bad card. These are bad cards, not good ones. Okay. We'll start with the back. Number 1, Perform Pale Dramatic Theater. Monsters you control gain 200 attack for each monster you control with different types. So every type you have, your monsters get 200 better. Once per turn, if you control 4 Perform Pale monsters with different types, you can special summon 1 Odd Eyes monster from your deck, hand, or graveyard. Basically, if you have a bunch of random different Perform Pales on board, you can get a free Odd Eyes monster out of your hand, deck, or graveyard, preferably deck. Because if you're playing Perform Pales, you're also probably playing Odd Eyes. Issue here is 4 different Perform Pale monsters. Different types, not necessarily different names, but they would have to be different names if they're different types because they're different cards. You just probably Pendulum summoned for 4. Or you're playing a weird shitty version of regular Pepe. I'm not hot on the card. I think it's pretty bad. It's benefiting you for playing the deck wrong. Like, yeah, Sky Iris is a much better card. It makes more sense. No one will ever play it. That's for sure. Alright. Future Visions I'm immediately taking off. I don't know what asshole idiot kept suggesting Future Visions on the list. This card's really good. It's just not every deck can play it. When a monster is normal summoned, remove it from play. During the next standby phase of the controller, summon that monster, return it to the field in attack position. So basically, any deck that heavily relies on a normal summon has to put this out of play. Hey, you could, use this against your true Dracos or Draco Slayers and things like that, because they tribute summon, which is considered a normal summon, as long as that Masterpiece that tries to pop this thing. But I digress. This card is a solid, anti-meta card. It's like Necro Valley or Secret Village of Spellcasters or Zombie World. Against the right deck, it's a blowout, and it's searchable via terraforming. So if you need to play this weird little side deck of nothing but 3 terraforming and a couple choice field spells against a certain deck, this is a solid card. I don't know why this is here. People are bad. And not to mention, it's meant for Fortune Ladies, so there is a deck that is supposed to use it. The difference between a bad and awful is a field spell whose effect never comes up and one that's actively hinders the deck it's in. Perform spells, okay, blah. Okay, anyway, next up. Ancient Forest. When you activate this card, change any defense position monster to attack position. Okay. Flip effects are not activated this time. If a monster attacks, destroy it at the end of that turn's battle phase. It's a weird way of wording that card. At the end of the battle phase, destroy any cards that have attacked. Okay. It's a reverse Swords of Concealing Light. I don't know. This really doesn't. I mean, it's not awful. It doesn't really come off at me as a. Alright, skip it. You guys want to talk about Big City, which is what? This thing? Dark City? Or Skyscraper 2? Let's say. Once per turn during your main phase, if you control this card, you can target one elemental hero monster in your graveyard that was destroyed by battle. Special summon that target. Ugh, that's awful. It's old. It's really old, and you can tell, because it's like, when your thing was destroyed by battle, you can get it back. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's a field spell version of Time Machine. Whatever. You do not want other. Is it what I'm trying to get out of you guys? Is this one of those retarded fan favorite cards where they will blindly say the card is fantastic despite the fact that it is so very outdated and terrible? This card would never be good anymore. You could get Shadow Mist back, and you would search a mass change. Cute. But what'd you do? Smash your... Oh yeah, the deck was great. We can take it off. If you guys really think it shouldn't be out... Oh man. Oh well. So it's one of those shitty now, good then situations. Yeah. Which are a pain in the ass because all the nostalgia players won't admit that their card is bad now and get really butthurt when you tell them that. Okay, fine. We'll take it off. And now, okay, so we were at... All right. I'm Jaden Yuki, and I'm flawless. All right, Curse of the Shadow Prison. Shadal has a field spell. Did you guys know that? I forgot. Each time a Shadal monster is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, place 1 spell stone counter on this card. Spell stone. Let that sink in. It's not a spell counter. You can't blackstone some more counters on this thing. You can't make a cool spell counter Shadal fusion deck. Not spell stone counters. They made sure to ruin all your fun. All monsters you control, or all monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each spell counter on it. Who fucking cares? Whatever. Each time you fusion summon a Shadal monster, you can remove 3 of these things from this card to use one of the appropriate face-up monsters your opponent controls as the fusion material. Basically letting you turn any of your Shadal fusions into a chainable version of Super Poly, meaning your El Shadal fusion is a particularly in archetype version of your Super Poly. We're all talking about cards that I'm not talking about. Shush. We'll get to those. The Shadal card is ass. It's see, but you think it's good. See, that's the problem with the card, is that last effect, if it wasn't so mind-numbingly slow, it'd be actually really good. If this field spell was just literally once per turn, during either player's turn, you can when you fusion summon a Shadal monster, you can use one of your opponent's monsters as the material. If that's all it did, screw the stupid attack boost. This card would be phenomenal. But well, Shadals are a flip effect deck that's also a fusion deck, and most of them have graveyard abilities, just like Burning Abyss. What they do is they tend to mill their cards to get graveyard effects, and then summon themselves back to the field for fusion summoning and control. That's what they do. This doesn't help you fusion summon. This helps you fusion summon later, not now, which means your deck has to have sent Shadals to the graveyard in order to get these things and then get a setup. So basically what's happening here is it's a win more move. Your Shadal deck's already working to get this thing to activate. So it's not helping you advance your game state or unbrick a hand or get out of a situation, which is what the using opponents as material would let you think. Like, oh, they made a big board and locked me out. I'm going to tribute their guy. Gotcha. No, I need to make plays in order to get to that. And if they have something that's stopping me, then I can't get this to work. So, what we're going to do... I'm going to stick these all on the same list, I think, which is annoying. And then I'm going to start sticking honorable mentions in the bottom. So this will go down here, because I think that's probably an honorable mention. Now they're all out of order. Fuck. Alright, so you guys said we should probably get rid of Dark City as well. When a Destiny hero monster attacks, if its attack is lower than the attack of the attack target, the attacking monster gains 1,000 during damage calculation. So basically, this is the same as the other card, but for Destiny heroes and not elemental heroes. I guess we're gonna take this one out too because it's a hero card, and we're trying not to piss everybody off. Is that what we're doing? You guys are no help. You guys are like 0. It's specific for D. Yes. Save it. Anything heroes does not belong on the list. Why? Because even if it's shitty. I don't remember Dark City being used. I'm pretty sure Destiny heroes weren't ever a particularly good deck. They're more of an engine than a deck themselves. So whatever, fuck it, I'll take it off. What we do here may not be the final list anyway. I'm just trying to get an idea of what you guys think. Skipping around. I'll throw this down here because we kind of were undecided on it. Here we go. Here's another good one. Hexa Tellarknight. Tellarknights also have a few. All these Duels Alliance decks got a weird field spell that I don't use. Each Tellarknight with an XC monster XC monster gains 200 attack defense for each XC material. I'm getting tired. XC material attached to it. When a Tellarknight monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can send one Tellarknight card from your hand to the graveyard. Negate the attack. Well, the attack and defense for each material attached to it's cute, I suppose. But, not super relevant. You're either popping problems with Deltaros or bouncing problems with Trevor, so who gives a freaking rat's ass what this does? When a... When a Tellarknight monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can send one Tellarknight card from the hand to the graveyard and negate the attack. Yeah. That's a little weird, because it's weird, because it's like, you know, you're giving my guy a boost, but I'm also, like, you know, protecting them from battle. Oh, that is weird. Let's stick it down here. Alright. Like I said, we are most definitely going to include... Oh, Skyscraper. This is the other one we gotta go over? When an elemental hero monster attacks... Okay, it's the same. It's literally the same thing. I guess we're taking it off. Ugh, stupid hero players. Where is the one I was on? I know I'm mentioning Clear World. Okay, the Alien Field spell. If your opponent's monster battles an alien monster you control, the opponent's monster loses 300 attack and defense during damage. Yuck. Put all the hero spells at number 1 at troll. Your deck sucks! That really sucks. This is bad. It does nothing for the deck. I think that's its biggest problem, is that the attack boost is cute, I suppose, and way old, and not relevant anymore. But even back in the day, I think the problem with this card was that it doesn't do anything to help the mechanic that aliens do. So, yeah. Alright, a lot of people on the list, or on the video, mentioned Clock Tower Prison. They just, you know, they said this thing all the time. Like, I got so much of this card. During each of your opponent's standby phases, place 1 clock counter on this card. While there are 4 or more clock counters on this card, you do not take any battle damage. Whoop-de-fucking-do. When this card with 4 or more clock counters is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, special summon Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. Okay. Yuck. It's one of those dumb summons of very, very, very specific monsters. Let's just, for my own purposes, look at what Dreadmaster even does. Okay, he can only be spent by Clock Tower Prison. That's cute. Oh, is he in the prison? And, like, when the clock strikes, Midnight, he breaks out and he's like, I'm a badass. You locked me away for the last time. I'm gonna destroy all monsters you control. Because I'm a dick. Except other Destiny Hero monsters. Okay, fine. Then you can special summon up to 2 Destiny Hero monsters from your graveyard. During any turn this card is... okay. I mean... He's not super terrible. He's okay. I mean... he's not worth waiting for 4 turns. I think that's the biggest issue with Clock Tower. So I'm gonna stick it down here. We'll think about it. Alright. Let's go. Another one that everyone was... What was the other one? Nordic Lights. I think this one's pretty much going to be on the list. Nordic Lights, you know, I believe Nordics have at least 1 or 2 of those destroyed by battle search a thing. And this immediately flies in the face of that. And it nukes their own board. That's really annoying and dumb. So, yeah. And they don't really benefit from getting themselves nuked like Cosmos or Fire Kings would. So, yeah, it's like all the worst parts of tunes. Half the deck triggers from destruction. Is it battle destruction? Or is it just general? None of these have anything to do with it. Okay, so the goat does it. The other goat does it. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with... Yeah, it just doesn't have anything to do with the deck. So, yeah, it's bad. No, I'm pretty sure that they only destroy if they're destroyed by battle and sent to your graveyard. Which nowadays is fucking terrible. That'll never work. Your opponent, you're gonna put this in attack mode, be like, come at me, bro. Your opponent's like, cast Owl, I'm not fucking attacking that. Your deck needs this to die. What do you think, I'm stupid? I'm gonna MST your Nordic Lights. So, like, yeah. Battle tutors are not good anymore. They haven't been good for a very long time. And a field spell that flies in the face of them is even worse. That's not a... What about the field spell that makes you flip your deck? That's not a field spell. It's a continuous spell, scrub. It's called Convulsion of Nature. We talked about it earlier, actually. This was another one everyone yammered about. Sargasso the DD Battlefield. Has a cool name, I guess. Each time a monster is Exceed summoned, the summoner takes 500 damage. During either player's end phase, the turn player takes 500 damage if they control a face of Exceed monster. Oh my god, who the fuck cares? Wow. It's supposed to be like this anti-Exceed card. But like 500 damage to summon it and then 500 damage for a upkeep cost. That's It's not even per Xyz monster. It's just if they have one. I mean, okay, fine. You play this against Zoo, they're going to burn themselves for like 2k damage before they're done with their OP opening move. They still didn't lose. See, that's the thing with these cards. Where people, oh, it takes burn damage. Yeah, but unless you're starting with 1,000 life, this isn't actually killing anything. It's not stopping them from playing. They're going to laugh at your 500 burn and just boop, 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 bop, boop, bop, 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 boop, bop, stack 8 Zoos on each other, not die because it's not enough to kill them, and then proceed to win. So it's bad. It's really bad. We'll probably keep this. It might get kicked for worse cards, but I mean, you could just kill it with Dryden. No one ever mentioned Laser Clip. I think the reason why is Laser Clip's actually not a terrible card. It's just that the deck just didn't run it. Right? Isn't that the reason why? I'll throw it on here. During your main phase, you can normal summon one Klee monster in addition to your normal summoner set. Yeah, I mean, the card itself isn't terrible. I think the problem with Laser Clip is the deck doesn't need it, because it's a pendulum deck. That's the reason. I think the reason why is Klee's normal summon one guy, shenanigans, pendulum summon. They don't need to normal summon. They very rarely need to do this. This would be okay if we had towers, because I think you can only normal summon towers if I'm not mistaken. So there's nothing wrong with the card. It's just the deck doesn't need it. If you don't want to rely on the pendulums. Well, if you're playing a pendulum deck and if you're choosing out of principle not to pendulum summon, you're just a bad player. So I'm going to take this off completely because I think there's nothing wrong with the card. I think it's just a matter of circumstances, the problem with it. Its effect is phenomenal. A terraformable double summon is not a bad card. So it's just I think the deck just doesn't run it. What's another good one? Realm of Light was one. Take off Neospace. Why? Neospace is like one of the worst fucking decks ever. Elemental Hero Neros and all the fusion monsters listed. Elemental Hero Neros as fusion materials gain 500 attack. What do you fucking do? They're still gonna die to every other fucking regular card removal we have. Fusion materials is listed on Neros as fusion, blah blah. Do not have to activate their effects during the end phase. That shuffle them into the extra deck. Oh wow. Yeah, but see, you're confusing a card that is necessary with a card that is good. This card is absolutely terrible. It's phenomenally bad. It's a 500 attack boost for a very specific monster. That's trash. And then it says your shitty shit deck that is shitty doesn't have to be so shitty during the end phase. That's not good. That's just necessary if you're choosing to play a deck that has never done anything. That's like... It's not good because the deck is so very poor. If the monsters were better and stronger, and this was just a kind of nerf a balance that those monsters had, like kind of like Pandemonium, for instance. Pandemonium was there because the original Archfiends were really strong. They were like, really big attacks, but they did have this life point maintenance cost. And Pandemonium wasn't a super great card, but at least it made you so you don't have to pay that stupid cost. That's a thing. What's up, cuck?
All right, well, cuck. Your fucking woman's the cuck.
Yeah. How you doing?
She watches us fuck, bro. So what do you call that? A cuck.
A reverse cuck. It's a reverse cuck.
Reverse cuck, yeah.
No, reverse cuck.
Why is it every time we stream together we have to go over the fucking reverse cuck?
No, because a reverse cuck isn't that. A reverse cuck is when your woman wants you to have sex with other women in front of her, right?
Right, which is kind of hot.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Like,
I mean, it is if she's not into it. Like, if you're forcing her to watch, that's kind of shitty, but, like...
Yeah, that's kind of shitty. It's like, kinda is not... That's not a strong enough word.
Let's say what's up to the chat. What's up?
So basically what we're doing here is I'm making my worst field spell list. And I'm trying to get rid of the mediocre off of it.
So okay, so wait, where are all the really old ones like Wasteland and?
Okay, I made a video recently that said, "Hey guys, leave me down in the comments below what you think should be on the list, and I'll make that." My stipulation was all the Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, and Spell Rulers are excluded because they could literally fill the entire list and it would be boring.
Right, true.
Because you could literally say, top 10, Yami, Wasteland, Wetland, Sojin, Forest. It would be...
Yeah. I got you. Well, Sanctuary in the Sky wasn't too bad back in the day.
No, I think Sanctuary in the Sky should probably not be on the list. Ryan compiled all the ones that people mentioned.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think Sanctuary in the Sky can come off because people did play it.
Yes, it's the Agents deck needs it to work. Its effect's not phenomenal, but it does let them do the agent stuff.
Right.
So, okay. Like guys are like, Wetlands isn't terrible. Well, I mean, okay, fine. Wetlands is probably the best of the OG. I don't even think it's actually as old as the other ones. I think that's a GX card.
Oh, a male. Oh, so someone just schooled us. A male is a cuckold. A woman is called a cuck queen. Oh, we got fucking schooled.
Cuck queen. Ooh.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing.
Why is that kind of sexy? I don't know.
You're a fucking. You're a goddamn pervert. You're a degenerate.
Cuck queen. That sounds kind of sexy.
I know I can like talk about like some like really raunchy section. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna try that. I'm like, dude, no.
Lateral G. Umi's the best. So much support. No, dude, you're dumb. Like literally, Umi is probably the worst one because every single card that says this is also Umi is better than Umi. So there's no reason to run it. It's literally useless.
Yeah. So Umi is on the list, right? I can't see here. Let me maximize.
No, it's not.
Okay. You should put Umi on there though, because just based on the argument that every other card that says that it is Umi is infinitely better than Umi,
which makes it but kind of useless. Right. There's no reason to ever run it over anything else, unless. No, there's not, right? Because even if you're trying to make Legendary Fisherman Turbo, like. Legendary Ocean is so much better because you can just normal summon the stupid thing. Like, okay, I think we're looking at Celestia now. Celestia is a weird one because it's literally a modern version of all the ones I said not to include. Because it's the worm one, because we didn't have worms back in the day. But it does have another effect. Once per turn, you can banish 3 worm-type monsters from your grave to target one card on the field and destroy it. I mean, I think the issue with this card is there's no worm deck to use it in. The one worm deck that we have that's a pure worm deck is, I guess, there's two. It's either Radiance Dragon or Yang Zing. Radiance Dragon doesn't play that many worms. It's only the boss monster's a worm. The rest of them are like dinosaur vanillas, so that doesn't work. And then Yang Zing don't want to banish monsters from the graveyard because they want to use it for path.
Right, so I think that one can stay on the list.
At least for now.
Yeah.
It's more so because it's lacking a deck than it's actually bad. Like if there was a Banishy Chaos Worm deck, it'd probably be good. So like, I don't know. True Dracos are worm. That's right. Sorry, I'm I don't cognitively think of new decks until they've been out for at least a month.
Yeah, I'm like that too, dude. I'm like.
I forget they even exist. Which low-key might be why I kind of skirted over Diagram on my best field spell list. I low-key didn't think about it.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like that reminds me, like when I go over Yu-Gi-Oh history and someone's like, "Well, what about this? I'm like, I wasn't fucking playing then. Chill.
Chill. Okay, Yuki, no. Tell me about Watt Castle.
I don't think Watts ever really played it, did they?
It says any monster that attacks a Watt monster loses 100 attack or 1,000 attack after damage calculation.
Yeah, they can stay on there.
So if their monster's bigger than yours, it kills your monster. But as like a one final fuck you, your Watt's like, well, whatever, you have a permanent 1,000 debuff. I still took battle damage and you still killed me, but screw you. They're pretty much, but the thing about that, like they're just gonna go to main phase 2 and get rid of the monster that you weakened. That's terrible. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. What should we?
YouTube's driving me nuts. Okay, so onomatopoeia. Yeah, that thing.
That's the one you want to talk about?
Yeah, onomatopoeia can stay.
Okay.
Can go.
It's not, shouldn't be on the worst list?
Yeah, it shouldn't be on the worst list because it supports Gaga and several different decks, right? No, Utopia Monster. Oh, never mind. That's not the card I thought it was. Never mind. I'm stupid. Each time it's Utopia Monster, blah, 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 high 5 counter. Oh, yeah, okay, that can stay.
Just because it's got high 5 counters? Like, I don't even care what it does. High 5 counters is retarded.
Anything that says counter on it, I disregard it. Unless it's Go format and it's Breaker the Magical Warrior. Anything outside of that, counters fucking suck.
Yeah. Okay, what does this do? Okay, so I've got my high 5 counter, right? All right. All monsters I control gain 200 attack and defense for high 5 counters. Okay.
That stays just because the damn high 5. That's number 1, motherfucker. You know why it's number 1? Because it says high 5. Fuck you.
That's so... You can't read this card without cringing. Once per turn, you can remove 2 high 5 counters from this card to special summon 1 Zubaba, Gaga, Go, Dodo monster from your deck. So each time you special summon a Utopia monster, you get a high 5 counter.
Right.
Ignore the debuff. Or ignore the buff. And then you can spend 2 counters to summon one of the Onomatopoeia monsters from your deck. So when you exceed for a Utopia, you can make another 4. Presumably. Like, I can see this on its surface, it's terrible. But
Let's go. Let's just put that on the sideline for now. Like, go over the other ones because I can't see your tiny screen within a tiny screen within a tiny window. So
understand. Fuck this goddamn cold. All right. Oh, here we go. XYZ Override. Cool name. Or XC Override? No. XYZ Override. That sounds better. Even though it would be XC Override. If an XC monster on the field would activate its effect by detaching one of its own material, its controller can banish 1 card from their hand face down instead of detaching the material.
Each player can only use this once per turn. That can go off the list.
Really?
Yeah, because you're just banishing it face down. I mean, like if you have something that wants to keep material, like Hope Zexal or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
But you're banishing a card from your hand.
Right, but you're let's just say at the cost of keeping something beefy, like what's the one really beefy warrior guy that detaches his cost or whatever, and he's like unaffected by crap?
The Ragna guy.
Yeah, like it's like so certain really beefy monsters that you want to keep material on. That would be like, I mean, it's still bad, but it's not terrible.
That's good. See, I wouldn't have thought about that. I would have been like, why would you ever want to lose hand advantage when you could just use Castell's material? Like, what Like, why would you ever want that? Like, your material are lost advantage at this point anyway. Why would you want to lose more?
And I banish my BLS from my hand when I have a light and dark grave.
Woot. All right, I wish there was like another thing I could stick. I'll keep this up here for now. Okay, see, dual tainting was one that everyone...
I just noticed you still have Simo's fucking head issue. I had a feeling someone was watching me. Fucking Simu.
Okay, they want to talk. The stream wants to talk about Xian's castle. We'll talk about Xian's castle right now.
Okay, Xian's tech castle. Okay.
When a 6 samurai monster is attacked, the attacking monster loses 500 attack during damage calc only.
Okay, let's put it this way: 6 Sams at their height never played it. And 6 Sams are kind of a bad deck right now.
Well, they are a bad deck right now, but even when they were a good deck, what were they? What was their goal? To make the Xian monsters, right?
Right.
Which this does not protect Xian monsters, only 6 samurai monsters.
Right, so that's bad. That could stay on.
Like, Xian monsters don't say Xian of the 6 samurai, right? Like, they're like they're a sub archetype. They're completely different.
No, I think it's 6 Samurai the maybe, I can't remember. Let me look it up.
Okay, Shadow of the 6 Samurai. Shadow of the 6 Samurai is.
So like you go to Xian because the synchro Xian because that's what their goal was the synchro.
Where is he? Why doesn't he come up? Was it spelled different?
Maybe.
Why? If that's true, that's terrible. Like, what? That's weird.
It's not on there.
That's weird fucking card. Oh, because it's Xian. That's right. Like, that's weird card design. No, he is a 6 samurai.
Okay, so it can protect Xian. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Xi space in. That's stupid.
It is stupid. Whatever. It means that Xian is not a Xian monster, but he is a 6 sam. Okay, so it could protect the monster that you're trying to protect the castle with. Would you ever play it? No. No, and I think that's why. I think it's a waste of a card space. Its effect isn't that good for.
Wait, do I see Gear Town on there? Gear Town's not on your list, is it? I don't like one of the cards looks like Gear Town.
This
I don't think
MacLeod Fortress.
Here I'm looking at the lag.
Do you want me to share my screen with you, Mr. No?
Yeah, share your screen with me. Cause I'm looking at freaking lag. Everyone, dick slap hard for Yugioh.
I think a couple people didn't realize it was you at first.
I put dick slap Dave. I command it.
Please, I could use the human contact. It's been a while.
At this point, you're about to fuck a raccoon or something.
There's one that lived outside.
Hey, look, a trash panda. Oh, that's a Kirby trash panda.
It's a Kirby trash panda.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so Ancient Force. When you activate this card, change any defense position monsters.
What are you looking at?
Xian's Forest.
Xian's what?
The forest, the last one on your list.
Oh, Ancient Forest.
The Ancient Forest. Sorry, I thought it said Xian's Forest.
Xian's Forest.
When you activate this card, change any defense position monster to both effects are not activated this time. That could be taken off the list.
Really?
Yep, because it works with Clown Blade.
If a monster attacks, destroy at the end of this turn. Okay. Would you ever?
With Clown Blade.
Yeah, but would you
No,
ever?
I would never play Clown Blade, but I wouldn't play Clown Blade, but I wouldn't play Clown Blade at all. Like, it's a fun deck. It was a fun deck, but it's way too degenerate. Like, because you play like Labyrinth of Nightmare and like kinds of happened there.
Do you mean
Zero
Clown
Gravity.
Control?
Hmm?
Do you mean Clown
Not
Control?
Clown Blade. Clown Control. Yeah. Why was I saying Clown Blade?
I don't
Clown
know.
Control. That's what I meant to say. I'm out of it, dude. I had to edit. Like, I had over an hour of footage for that fan mail video, and I cut it down to 36 minutes. And people were complaining that it's 36 minutes, and I'm just like, I had to edit an hour. I mean, not that I'm complaining, because I mean, it was really good fan mail, dude. I got some really sick stuff today, and I sent some really cool cards. But
Right.
dude, like, just an hour of raw footage and me stuttering and my own fuck ups and me yelling at myself, like, editing. I'm just like, why do you stutter?
Oh, that's my worst part. I'll like say something stupid or that doesn't make any sense, or I'll say something weird and I'm like, shit. And it's like then I like forget how many takes it took me to get it right. So then I'm like, I edit a whole take to realize that it's a bad take at the end, so then I have to do it.
Yes! Oh my god, it's the struggle. Oh my god. It's the struggle of like perfection doing jump cuts is what it is.
It is. It really
because
is.
other people they'll just like, you know, be like, and then they'll play it off like and be like, well, what I mean is, you know, and I'm just like, no, out, get out of my video.
No, it's got to be a nice, coherent, straight thought. Otherwise, it looks sloppy.
I give myself a little more room with the fan mail videos because they're so long, you know?
Yes.
So I give myself a little more wiggle room, but like a normal video of mine, yeah, I just cut out all that crap.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, so that card could be used in Clown Control, so I think you could take that out.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay.
And I think you got your 10 worst spells.
Well, these are like the ones down here that we thought were probably really most likely to be on the list.
Damn it. I thought it was the top order.
No, like
Shoot me now. Shoot me now.
Like for instance, like Nordic Lights is terrible. Nordic monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is destroyed, destroy all Nordic monsters in the field. The battle protection's bad.
Anything Nordic stays on the list. Nordic is the worst archetype ever. Like,
Well,
it's so bad.
Well, that and
Anything Nordic and anything with fucking counters stays on that list.
counters. So like the Shadal fusion,
And if someone pitches, just blame it on me and be like, well, why is this on the list? Because you could use it for this. They'll be like, because Yugioh says it's got fucking counters on it. It's gay.
Yeah. You lost me at high five counters.
I didn't even read that whole part text. I was just like, blah, 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 high five counters. Nope.
You lost me at high five counters.
You had me at high five.
Oh my god. Let me see here. There's so many.
Someone says Ghost Trick Mansion. Everyone's talking about Ghost Trick Mansion, but no, Ghost Trick Mansion is the people. Ghost Tricks play that card. Like,
yeah, that's the one they play. They play that and they play Parade. They don't play Museum.
Yeah, none of the Ghost Trick cards are going to be on this list. Like, they're all pretty decent in that archetype.
The archetype suffers from not being very good, but their field spells are kind of like part of the deck. I guess that's my problem is
purposely made
what?
now?
No, I was gonna say the problem with that argument I just made is because the argument I made about Neospace being on the list is because the art of the deck is so bad.
Yeah.
So like
It is really bad.
and like I was like, well, we just said like, oh, well, it's not Ghost Trick Mansion's fault that its deck's not so great, but that's exactly why Neospace should be on the list because its deck is so very terrible.
Okay, Ghost Tricks were at one point in time, at the very least, competitive.
Yes.
It's hard to keep a straight face when Simu is staring at me. Anyways, but Neospatians, besides Grand Mole was the only Neospatian card that ever did anything ever, you know?
Yes.
The rest of them were just kind of...
Yeah, everyone just used Grand Mole as a tech. That was not even...
Right, it's just a bounce.
Okay, how about Ixie? Do we go over Ixie Override? With the one that we could banish from your hand instead.
Yeah. That one needs to be off of the worst list.
Okay.
And that one with the, what was it, Hymn of Light or whatever?
Realm of Light?
Realm of Light. Yeah, that stays on the list because it's got fucking counters on it.
It's got I saw the word counter. It's not a trap, so it must be bad.
Well, Konami makes like cards that with okay. So what I was saying earlier about Ghost Tricks, it's like the same thing with Subterrors. They make cards that like are kind of annoying and like flip face down and stuff. They purposely make them kind of bad just because they are annoying.
Yes.
If that makes sense. And they're just kind of like a gimmick that they make that some players will pick up and play, like the trolley players, and then like everyone forgets about it.
Okay. How about Saber Vault? Each X-Saber monster on the field gains 100 attack times its level and loses 100 attack time or 100 defense times its level.
That's not too bad, but except for the X-Sabers like only level 3s and stuff.
It's X-Saber monsters. So, very specifically...
It should work with the XX Sabers, though, too.
Yeah, it does. I mean, they top out at level 6. And, Gothams would be huge with it.
Right, so that could go off the list, I think.
What's the stream seem to think? They're all arguing about Neo Space Contact Fusion. Shut up.
Okay, guys, I challenge you. Go to a freaking regional. I don't even care if it's a 50-person regional, small regional. Okay, like top with Neospatian, Neospatian, not Grand Mole, but Neospatian Archetype. Top with that deck. Top 8. And I'll give you my collection.
Yeah. I'll keep this video saved on the archive. So if any of you do it, I have that recorded. You all heard Yugioh.
Well, I'll have to sell the bulk of it first, and then just give.
Give them all in Neo Space cards.
Congratulations, you get all of Yugioh's bulk comments.
Bulk comments. There might be some hidden gem.
No, dude, I've cleaned that thing. I need to go through it again, but I've picked it dry like so many times, and then for some reason I keep telling myself I'm just gonna take them and sell them, but every time I go to do it, I'm like, there still might be one good card in there. There's thousands of them, and it takes me hours to go through.
Like
it takes
that
a whole day to go.
That one video you did about going through the common tins was very funny.
Dude, oh my gosh, it's so real too. And I recorded that. I got the idea for that video because I was in the middle of I was actually towards the end of the process of making common binders with all the good stuff like MST, bottomless, etc. You know what I mean? Just out of my common bulk. And then I was like, why aren't I recording this? I'm just wasting time.
You did that it was like a, what do you call it? A parody of shit, what's that war movie? Apocalypse Now. The way you did it. I don't know if whether you intended it or not.
Oh, you're talking about the one where it's going through commons.
Yes.
So you're not talking about the work. I did 2 comment videos. The one with how to organize your comments. I thought that's the one you were talking about.
Oh yeah, no.
But no. That one, I did no, I didn't intend it to be Apocalypse Now, but I wanted the part where I'm eating a card to have a cannibal feel. Mm-hmm. So that's why I did that what you call it, filter. That's why I did that filter, and then the tribal music, in the background. I'm eating the card. And the cards, I think I say the cards literally taste like cardboard. I'm I wonder why.
So I don't know. What do you think about Saber Vault?
I think it could go off of the worst list.
Only because Gothams would be huge. No, well, okay, Gothams would be at 4K.
Gothams would be at 4K, and Gothams is already 31, so it was kind of bad, but all these cards are horrible.
It's really hard to say objectively if it's worse than another,
we are like, okay, we're on this panel, okay, and we're looking at different piles of dog shit, horse shit, and cow shit, and we're trying to decide which tastes the best. That's what we're doing right now.
It's really rough.
It's a hard job. It's a thankless job.
This one's got a nice texture.
This one's got some corn.
It's. I guess you could call it interesting.
This one's got like a nice light brown baby poop color.
So, okay, what do you think? Saber Vault off?
Off.
Off. It's not great, but it does probably nothing for the deck.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know.
Okay, how about this Glad Beast card? Coliseum Cage of the Gladiator Beasts. I don't know.
There's one counter. Nope, that stays. It says counter on. Matter of fact, I want you to do a search for field spells, and then just type counter, and then that's your list.
Counter. But what about the Kaiju card?
No, okay, except for that one.
Okay, that one's all right.
That one's all right. In Kaiju's, but Kaiju's going first are just like the worst deck in the world.
Well, I guess I can set a trap.
Well, I guess I'll summon nothing. That's cool.
Card D?
This Noble Knights card.
What?
You're in phase, you can activate each of these effects once per turn, depending on the total of Noble Knight cards with different names in your graveyard and or you control. So,
3 or more.
yeah, it's not terrible, but it requires a lot.
Most people cited the fact that after this, the first one, send 1 Noble Knight card from your deck to the graveyard, is alright, except for the fact that Lady of the Lake, the one you want in the graveyard, is not a Noble Knight. So she's just called She just called Lady of the Lake, which is kind of a kick to the pills.
And the whole deck's and they made the Lone Fire Blossom. The Lone Fire Blossom. I mean, the Lone Fire Blossom. They made it a spellcaster. They made Merlin a fucking spellcaster.
Yeah.
You can't rota for it.
Yeah, like they purposely built it as weird as possible. Like 6/6. Okay, special summon a Noble Knight monster from your hand, then equip a Noble Arms card from your hand to that monster. That's a pretty dumb effect. They're kind of a helmety. They're kind of a helmety normal summon equip. So I don't really see that helping you too much.
It could stay on the bad list just because it just requires way too much. And Noble Knights, I mean, in games these days are over so quick. And like, not only that, but Noble Knights were never good to begin with. So
9 or
I mean, they
more.
were okay.
I think they topped once. I believe they topped one.
Like
I think one regional. They managed to do okay. This is 9 or more. Target a Noble Knight in your graveyard. Add it to your hand, which is funny because that actually goes against the whole card's effect. And then if you get 12, you can draw a card.
But it requires 12 bad cards that you control and or in your graveyard to draw 1 card.
It's like
you have to get 12 bad cards into your graveyard to draw 1 card and play a shitty field spell to do it.
yeah, if you're playing Noble Grass.
The
Noble Grass.
Oh,
that would work.
no.
I mean, the thing is, it's like they need 12 cards in the grave to get a simple plus. That's pretty lousy.
Right.
And like that's 12 different. It's 12 different, which means that's literally probably every monster you're running.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's bad. That's like the worst thing in the world. Like that's up there with counters. That's like the fucking graveyard Noble Knight equivalent counter that stays on there.
It's everyone's been yammering about Cloudians and not helping.
Look, Cloudians are good. Shut up, Eugene.
So shut up, Eugene. No, they're not. You know they're not. Stop it.
You know there's still people that think I'm two people. I'm not even kidding. This guy messaged me on eBay. He was like, hey, I like your channel and stuff. I came across your cards you have for sale. I was wondering if you were interested in buying playmats and stuff. He said I was wondering if you guys were interested in buying playmats, and I was like, me and Sam, and he goes, no, like you and your brother, and I was like, you mean me and me?
That's literally me with some dumb glasses I found.
That's me with like some freaking cheapo Dollar General kids toy sunglasses that I punched the lenses out of, and my hair in a stupid trucker hat.
Punched the lenses out.
But apparently I turned into like this whole different person. Well, it doesn't help that like initially when I used to do like when I uploaded the Galactic Gods channel, when I did that.
Yeah.
When I played Eugene's part, I kept the beard longer, and then when I filmed, then I shaved and then filmed my part.
Okay.
So like the beard was longer, and on one side of the table than the other. So I think that kind of threw people off at one point too, maybe.
Oh yeah, that one cheesy edit you did that really threw people off the trail.
I did it, dude. I did the showing us both on screen. I've done that at least twice.
Yeah.
And the first time was tricky because my dumbass filmed towards the window and the sun changed positions in the time that it took me to get back into character and stuff and change and everything,
Yeah.
And then moved to the other side of the table and the sun had moved. So I had to sit there in Premiere for freaking ever to get one stupid shot because
It did end up looking really good though.
Yeah, the newest one ended up better because I filmed it towards the card wall. And in my opinion, it turned out crisper, but that's just me.
Mm. Okay. So we're gonna keep that for now. Ugh, I gotta get going.
Behind the scenes of Yugioh, yes.
Confusing people with a fake
stupid trucker hat since fucking 2015.
It's literally you're the reason why I no longer doubt that Clark Kent and Superman thing actually fools people. Like, apparently, yes, a pair of glasses that don't work will really throw people out. Look, watch. Oh, who am I? I don't even know. I took my glasses off. Now I actually can't read any of this.
Oh my gosh! Someone left me a comment there like, "I dare you to play that dick slap card that someone made you like at your locals and yell out dick slap the like button as you play it." And I said no need to dare. I planned on it.
Do all the time.
I can get away with it too. But like the owners of my locals, like they give me like free crap and stuff. So.
How about dual-tainment?
Let's see. For each player, the first time they do each of the following per turn, they draw 2 cards. Special summon 5 monsters with different levels at the same time. Okay. One monster they control. One monster control battles 5 times. Activate a card or effect as chain link 5 or higher. That's a chain burn thing.
Yeah, that's a chain burn card. That's what I said. Everyone wanted this card to be on the list, and I was like, I think chain burn could run this okay.
Yeah, could run it okay, and they have terraforming for it too.
Yeah.
Roll 1 6-sided die or toss a coin 5 times.
I don't know what would make you do that.
Take damage that made their life points 500 or less. I feel like some weird FTK does that.
Take damage that made their life points 5. Like you burn yourself down to 500 life points and draw 2.
Utopia Beyond or Utopia Prime. Prime doesn't that one reduce your life points to like 50 or whatever?
I don't know, maybe.
Look up Utopia Prime. It's either Utopia Prime or Utopia Beyond. I think Beyond is the FTK one.
Utopia Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, Utopia Bed Bath and Beyond. Utopia Prime. That's it. Look, it reduces your life points so you only have 10 left. So you could use it with Utopia Prime. So Dual-Tainment can go off the list because you can use it with Utopia Prime, which is a pretty decent card. And also you can make Lightning on top of Prime. So you could play that.
I don't think it's
also Chamber.
It's you pay life to down to 10. This is take damage. So it wouldn't work.
Oh, okay. Then my argument's gay. Like,
But chain burn could still run it. Chain burn could still run it. I think that's not irrelevant.
yeah, I see that. Dual Tainment cost a $20 Arcana Force. Oh my gosh! If someone's who's playing Arcana Force, like who even played Arcana Force? Who even
I'm
did
pretty
that?
sure that I think that's counterproductive too, because I'm pretty sure Arcana Force needs their field spell in order to not suck.
but they do suck. What's the harm?
Yeah, instead of just going for the sure coin flip, might as well just go for the dual tainting and see what you can do.
Yeah.
I drew a buttload, but I still lost because my deck doesn't do anything. I tried to play the world, and that was about it.
One time, I kicked my deck to see if it would do something, and it spat at me.
It's bad. No.
Oh.
Just show up with a literal masonry brick and just put it right down on your mat. Let's go.
Well, soon, dude. We're gonna be doing streams all the time, I think, because my new mic comes in this week sometime.
Gotcha.
And so because this mic on my webcam sucks ass, like similar to these cards. So we can do this crap.
This is like so rough. Here's another one. Zodiac.
Teller Knight. What does the Teller Knight one do?
Nothing you'd want
Teller
to.
Knight.
Each Teller Knight monster gains 200 attack defense for each material attached to it. So it makes Trevor a little bigger, I guess. Who cares?
But it negates attacks as well, so that can be off the list. But just simply because it negates attacks.
I know.
Even though you lose hand advantage, but it's still an ability. Like it's a field spell with a power boost ability, and it's got a negate attack ability. So it's got two decent enough effects to warrant it not being on the list.
It's not good, but it's not
Bad.
bad. They wouldn't play it,
Right.
but okay, I'll take that.
But a noobish Teller Knight player that's learning the deck, I could see them playing it. But just
Oh.
because they'll like, when they're learning the deck, they'll play anything with Teller Knight on it.
Yes. This is one that they kind of probably fall. Everyone on the suggestion video suggested Zodiac Sign.
Oh, so you can control the insane defense monsters. Your opponent controls can have any target. Cannot target face set. Ooh.
Monsters your opponent controls cannot target face-up Beast Warrior monsters you control for attacks, except the Beast Warrior monster you control with the highest attack.
That definitely doesn't need to be on the list. Plus, it protects it from dying. It protects your monsters from dying.
I think they don't run it. I think that's the thing.
Yeah, they don't run it, but but you know what? I guarantee after Zodiac gets like bitch slapped by the ban list, there's gonna be some people that are gonna try to keep the deck alive somehow, or maybe just play it for fun, and that's gonna be one of those cards that they're probably gonna play.
And it might work.
Right.
Okay, no, I'll buy that. Like, what we decide tonight might not be the official list anyway. I just want to try to get an idea. Because some of these are so old, I don't know anything about them. Like, I had all the hero field spells on here, and like all the people in the comments were like, they suck. We get it, but don't you dare mention them because you'll get nothing but hate.
Dude, for real, everyone loves heroes. They need to do more hero support, dude. Everyone's like, oh no, Darklaw Turbo was terrible. Darklaw and Shadow Mist, those two cards alone resurrected heroes for more than a year. So chill the fuck out. Like, get over yourself. It's heroes. Like, see that? I mean, they say hero on them. Okay, don't quote me on this, but an archetype is like defined by what it says on the card, not what you think it.
No, it is. It's actually by specifically the card name.
Yeah, like, and I understand like the nostalgia, of wanting to play, Fusion Gate and Fusion Gate Heroes and all of that stuff. Like, that's fine and good. And if you want to play like an old format where that's viable, then that's fine. But you have to think about when you try to dictate what other people play just off of like your personal preference. That's not good.
Yeah. But I probably am safe to take those off. They're like Skyscraper is not good. Dark City is not good. They're just, but.
So I saw hero decks back in the day play Skyscraper.
They probably did. They probably did. It's just now it's irrelevant. I think that's the problem. Is that I didn't see them use it, so it just looks like a win more card. You know what I mean?
I feel like you should leave the hero ones out, similar to how you left out like wetlands and
Just because it's okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and Sojin and all that crap.
How about MacLeod 40?
Oh. Oh, no one's gonna get that joke. Emperor monsters still cannot be targeted by the effects of synchro monsters. Now that card. Now you know what, that card could stay because MacLords never did anything ever.
Yes, it's offering.
And let's put it this way: not only did they never do anything ever, but I didn't even know they had field stuff.
When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can add one MacLeod Emperor monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, so it's got Cosmotown search ability.
Right.
And it protects you from synchro monsters during the synchro era.
Yeah, because MacLords were the anti-synchro deck. That was like supposed to, when synchros came out, that was supposed to be like the anti-meta, but it failed at it pretty bad.
It couldn't do it. All right, so we'll keep it.
Basically, like, and Konami never gave them like the Viagra that they needed to get it up. So like they just cut it out.
Gotcha. Understand. Tons of people mentioned Curse of the Shadow Prison. It's got your counters in it.
Yeah.
It should also have a field spell, which is.
Oh, hey, did you get Adobe Premiere?
I did.
Hey, yeah, good.
I gotta learn how to use
Wait,
it.
did I give that to you?
Ryan figured it out.
Oh, okay. Anyways.
Where's the chat?
For a minute, I was like, wait, I've been like, I just recently got sober again, so like the past few weeks of my life have been a blur. So, so I was like, wait a minute. The clock. Hey, the Destiny clock thing that could be on the list.
Oh.
Yes. That card's bad. It's got freaking clock counters. Okay? And Destiny heroes never did shit besides malicious and Teledad. So.
Well, also, I mean, to be fair, it doesn't. Who cares? It requires 4 turns to work.
Right. That too.
I mean, there's no way to get clock counters other ways, right? Oh,
No.
look, here you go. Eternal Dread can.
Let's do clock counters. No, it's a trap. It's a trap that gives you fucking counters on a spell that don't do anything.
Yeah. And then you got a monster that'll do it. When he's normal summon, you can put a clock.
Oh my god,
dude! Don't block the clock, man.
Don't clock block me, bro.
Don't clock block me.
Just imagine like some noob like Destiny hero player. They activate their damn Eternal Dread, thinking they're hardcore. Like I activate Eternal Dread. Tap. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Teardrop.
Flip MST.
MST, they're fucking. They get to like 3 counters.
Wait till it's got 3 just to be a dick.
Oh my gosh. No, insult to injury, -1 off of Twisters.
Alright.
Just to get rid of it.
Now, the real thing is what Dreadmaster does. I read it literally 10 minutes ago. I don't remember what it said. Can only play it with the clock tower. Destroy all monsters you control, except Destiny heroes. That's terrible. and then special summon up to 2 Destiny hero monsters from your graveyard. That's alright.
Yeah.
During any turn this card is special summoned. What is that? That's a weird way of writing that. Destiny. That was supposed to be old. Destiny hero monsters you control cannot be destroyed. You take no battle damage when they battle. The attack and defense of this card are equal to the combined attack of all other Destiny hero monsters you control.
Well, maybe the clock tower isn't so bad because it enables Dreadmaster, but like,
I mean, Dreadmaster's all right. I think the problem is that it requires way too much to play him. You gotta it's either you sit on this thing for 4 turns, which is not ever gonna be viable, no matter what format it is, And then, or you're gonna flip a bunch of these dumb traps. Just to wait. I mean, it's not gonna work. It's not the most impossible monster to summon, but it's you're never gonna play it.
Nope.
So I think we can keep the clock counter.
That's fine.
I'm gonna get,
Fortissimo the moving fortress. Talk about it. So Fostissimo. So Fostiss.
Fortissimo the moving fortress. What?
I don't know. Just type it in.
Is it not on this?
I'm reading your chat for you because you're lazy.
I have Stronghold the moving fortress. And Gear Golem the moving fortress. And Metal Hold the moving blockade. What am I typing in?
MacLords have 2 field spells. Oh god.
Only 2 Eternal Dreads, 1 Clock Tower, and an MST. Boom, Dreadmaster.
That one guy I think called like Dreadmaster and stuff, like he was like Eternal Dread, like blah 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 blah, you know, like he was calling it as we were doing it or whatever, and then like down below he was like, and boom, Dreadmaster. He's like, yeah, we got around to it. Chill, we'll get to it. We'll talk it out. We'll rock our brains a little bit trying to remember all this old crap. I don't even know the new crap.
Fortissimo the Mobile Fortress. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 MacLord army monster from your hand.
Oh, well, okay, so look at MacLord army and see if they're any good. Like, it's special summons from hand, so that's not terrible, just like Valhalla Hall of the Fallen. I mean, I know that's a continuous spell, but that's not, like, that's never completely terrible because it's a special summon. Same thing with, like, Call of the Mummy, which is a special summon. So it's never completely bad.
I think Weissel, isn't that good?
I thought the bigger Weissel was better.
Maybe you're right.
So, I mean, special summons. Anything that special summons is not inherently bad, so that could just stay off the list.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's not. I think it's not summoning good monsters, but
Top 10 Cloudians.
why are we still talking about? Why are we talking about freaking Cloudians?
I don't know. Dude, I'm gonna make a Clouding video just so I can get my one view off of the one guy that wants to see Cloudians. Oh my gosh.
All right. Stop giving me new suggestions. It's making this take longer than it needs to.
Yeah.
How about Clear World?
And I didn't plan on being on my computer all night.
Yeah, I gotta get going in a few minutes anyway. But Clear World's one that I have no idea whether or not it should be even on the list or not. I think it should be an honorable mention. It's a really weird card.
Okay, well, attributes they control. Wait, hold on. Each player receives effects depending on the monster attributes they control. Like, you play with your hand revealed at all times. They control 2 monsters, you can declare an attack. No, dude, keep it. No, that needs to be off the list. That's trolling. That's got use if you're like a fucking troll.
You're a fucking troll.
Like, that's got insane use if you're a troll. Like, I play Light Swords, Tekken, Clear World, or whatever. No, yeah, wait. So yeah, just be a troll. Like, play Light Swords and just play with your hand like revealed the whole time. Like, so your opponent sees the fucking JD that you're about to drop on their hand.
You see the honest. Attack me, bro. Like, you're playing Boojins and you just like show him 3 crane and stare at him like.
Exactly, dude. That's a good card. That's a really good card.
That's right up my fucking alley.
So Earth. Wait, where's Earth? Okay. During a standby phase, you can target one face of defense with this monster you control, destroy that target. Bro, see? You could pop your own larvae moth and make it fair for your opponent.
There you go.
You know? Like, if you want to have an even game and just not auto-win because of larvae moth, you can pop your own... I can't keep a straight face.
See, with water monsters during your end phase, you discard a card. I feel like that's not necessarily bad for water decks.
No, it's like because once his dick and mermails, the two marksmen or whatever get
Yeah, they have to.
effect.
I think they have to be discarded by a monster though. I don't think. I don't think the spell trips them. But even fire, you take 1,000 burn damage during your end phase. Okay. And then wind, you must pay 500 life points to activate spell cards.
I mean, you could also play it against like you could side it against like okay, so side it against I don't know what you'd side it against.
See, I think that's my argument for the card was, I think right now it's not very good, but in the future, I could see this card being a fantastic side deck card against a certain deck that one of these effects just happens to really, really screw up.
Right, like what Degenerate Circuit? Right, was it Degenerate Circuit versus Madolche? Just like broke the deck. It was like a really old card.
Yeah, it's like it just accidentally beats it. Like, so I don't know.
Konami, like here's our new deck that's really really good, and everyone's like Degenerate Circuit. Konami's like, oops.
I think I'm gonna leave actually leave Clear World on only to mention it.
Okay, fair enough.
Let me
Curse
see.
of the Shadow Prison. What's that?
It's Shadal's field spell. Did you know they had a field spell?
Oh, I forgot that they got that new field spell. Each time a Shadal monster is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, place one spellstone counter. God, why?
More counters.
On this card for each effect. Dude, I can't even read it for counters. I'm just like so
They're not even
tied up in it.
spell counters. They're spell stone counters.
All counted monsters you control lose. Each time you fusion summon Shadal fusion monster, you can remove 3 spellstone counters from this card to use one appropriate face-up monster your opponent controls as one of the fusion materials. I guess that's not terrible.
No, see, the effect is good. The issue is it requires your deck to be kind of working in order for it to work.
And the deck is like dead.
Yeah, it's like you have to have what? At least 3 Shadals go to graveyard for this thing to be live. So it's not really helping you get rid of a monster that's a problem. That's stopping you from making plays. You need to make 3 plays in order to get this live to use it as some sort of monster removal.
Right.
The only time it'd be okay is on your opponent's turn with El Shadal Fusion.
Yeah, that'd be really good because that's like really disruptive.
So I have it's clumsy and really slow, but its effect is good. So I have no idea what to say about it. And I know Shadals don't run it.
That cough is bad, dude.
Yeah, it's really tight. It sucks.
Yeah, that could stay off the list. Like, I don't even know why people mention it. I guess just because Shadals are bad, but it's just I'm just thinking about how disruptive that could be because I was just putting myself in a situation where someone had that on the board and I forgot they had counters because I don't give a shit about counters and someone else Shadal uses me on my turn for like Shikanaga or some crap.
Yeah. Honorable mention on the Shadal card. Alright, fine. You know what we're going to do? Honorable mentions are down here.
Honorable mentions on the Shadal card? Why though? It's not like it's just. I mean, yeah, counters. I mean, yeah, you know what counters.
You just can't get over how clumsy counters are.
No,
They're just
dude,
so bad.
I'm telling you, dude. Unless it's Breaker the Magical Warrior, dude, in GOAT format, and it's the simplest crap in the world. When it's summoned, you get a counter, you remove the counter, pop a spell or trap. Done.
Done.
Best example of counters ever. Ever.
I mean, to be fair, like, he didn't even need counters. He could have just said, like, once per duel, this card's face up, it can pop a spell, and then it would have been the same effect. And if it does, it loses 300 attack and just give him 1900 base. That would have been this exact same card, and they wouldn't have had to give it counters.
Right. Oh. I think you got a pretty good list building, though. I need to do more lists. I have, like, a whole list of videos that I have to do. Maybe I should just do a list about, like, how many freaking videos I have listed that I haven't done yet.
That would be funny. Top 10 videos I really should probably get around to sometime.
For real. Like,
That'd be
I
a
have, like,
that'd be a
people
funny
message me all
vid.
the time, like, can you do this deck profile? Can you do that deck profile? And I'm like, I'll add it to the list, and they think I'm blowing them off when I'm really just putting it under the deck profile section of this big ass list I have.
Literally everyone in the comment section is still on the Cloudians.
Like, getting some genuine behind the scenes Yu-Gi-Oh Jesus here. This is David Ader Yu-Gi-Oh Jesus, and like they're getting cloudy.
Clouds suck. Yeah, they do suck.
Dude, like what's weird is like it seems like when anybody brings up a bad deck, right, or like anybody brings up a list of bad decks, and Cloudians always come up. There's always people that defend it, and I'm just like, where were you? Like, where did you come from?
Where are all these hardcore Cloudian fans coming from?
It's
I
like
mean,
they come from like dark corner of fucking like Kojo or some shit, and they come out to like it's like they sense a disturbance in the force.
I mean, to be fair, even Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh had to admit that they're not atrocious; they're just clumsy.
Yeah,
And
don't they do counters too? The whole deck is counters.
Yeah, they do counters.
Which counters didn't exist in this game? That's like the worst mechanic they ever came up with. I'm gonna do a video on that. Actually, you know what? That is on my list of videos to do. Is worst game mechanics.
I think they also can make it. They also can kind of accidentally do a relatively competent rank 4 engine, which is not what the deck ever intended to do. It was kind of.
Do not play into their madness, dude. They're sucking you down. They're sucking you down.
That's what it is, though. But they're water, Tyler. They're water, so you can make Bahamut Shark and go into Toad with your Cloudian. They're fairy. There's lots of support. You could Valhalla, Hall of the Fallen.
Puts gun in mouth. I feel like
even Rada had to give him the Toad thing.
The Toad.
All right, so I think I got enough to work with. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm exhausted, and
Sounds good. I've been blowing up my girlfriend all night to like do nerd crap. So, all right. Well, if you haven't subscribed to me, guys, then subscribe to Yugi yes Yugi no Yugi maybe Yugi possibly slash
plug.
Yugi perhaps slash Yugi sometimes. That's my full channel name. You can also call me Yu-Gi-Oh Jesus. And if you haven't subscribed to Dave and you just came across this stream randomly, subscribe to Dave as well.
Yugi Downs.
And dick slap the like button and all that shit. Yugi Downs. Yeah. So you're just jealous because you don't have all these cool names like I do, man. You're just Davinator 1212. I'm sorry. You're also Davinator 1212. Ooh.
Or Davinator. I've had people mispronounce it as Davinator, which I don't think they make the connection that my name is Dave. That's why. Half of the word Davinator is my name, up all the way to the I. So it's like.
They think that your mom was just trolling you and named you Davinator. They think that you're Davinator.
They named me. My name is David. Actually.
Yeah, like like David here. You know, like the one. Yeah. So like your teacher doing roll call and it's like John here, David. It's actually David.
It's actually David. It's pronounced David.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right, man. Well, that's it, guys. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. It was a lot of fun. I can't believe I managed to have like Ryan and Yugi Nono on here for like a combination of like 3 hours. I don't know. I'm not dead. But anyway, guys, like both our channels, subscribe to both our channels, and remember, guys, if you don't troll the meta, who will? I will see you guys next time.